hello all, and welcome to this very special adventure of Alberon, the special edition, whatever we are. My name is Tina. I will be running this game for us, and I am here with all of my lovely friends, wonderful people, Matt, Joe, Kara, and Vincent. We're gonna play some D&D for you today, probably, most likely, if we ever get to it.
Someday.
I would say we have announcements, but we don't. You found us here, you know where our YouTube is. Go check it out. That's all the stuff there you need.
At Alberon RPG.
At Alberon RPG. We're here. Maybe we're queer. Who knows? Alright.
Settle this on.
It's a fun game you can play on our Patreon.
I don't know yet.
And so the
Maybe
wheel
a few
turns and
things.
turns, and then we turn the wheel once again, to a time when cold claws at the earth, deep in winter's chill. Yet hope lingers, with the rebirth of the Oak King, the days grow longer and life stirs anew, though what wakes may not always be what is welcome. All of you, sitting around this table, some of you playing characters we have seen before, and some of you new, have received a message from Alether Sarah, who is the Great Druid of the Glowing Grove Conclave and the Elder of Embertide, requesting your aid in completing the ritual ahead of the Feast of Light, which is happening tonight. There is an extensive ritual that must take place before the feast begins, and your help is required in completing it. One by one, you all find yourselves in the streets of town, making your way through to the center, to the town hall. For those of you who have been visited before, we have...
Oli! I'm the village baker!
And we have...
Titus, the human zealot barbarian.
Yeah, Oli's a furball. Big furball.
And once again, revisiting us, we have...
Horridge, I've got a little bit more confidence now for the Hobgoblin Paladin.
The three of you recognize each other walking through the streets. You've seen each other before in this town.
Oh, hello!
And you see making their way toward the center of town, kind of alongside you, another individual. Joe, if you would like to introduce your character.
Yeah, so, you'd see an individual called Casimir Sage. They're an elf, and they are covered in like leather armor, but there's little sticks and bits of things that look almost like they're there by accident, if it weren't for the fact that there's bundles of sage that are tucked to each end that are burning and smoldering, letting off this little bit of fragrant sort of sage smoke. And he is a warlock.
And also you all take a glimpse of...
So you see a human wearing a scale mail and using a quarterstaff as a walking traveling stick come into town. And he's over his scale mail, he's wearing denim overalls. So he's coming to town just looking for a place to live, so he could be a farmer or a farmhand trying to get away from the adventuring life.
One by one, you all make your way through the cobbled streets of town, again, moving toward the town hall area, and the square is busy this morning despite the snow falling around you. It's not a heavy snow, it's kind of light, maybe close to a wintry mix.
That's the worst.
So I know. Kind of reticent of what we've seen this morning
Yeah,
here in
very
Boston.
much, very much.
But the square is still lively with people moving around, exchanging different foodstuffs in particular. You all are aware of the Feast of Light happening this evening, so you would imagine it is large preparation for that is going to be happening. As you all look around, making your way toward the town hall, you do see a figure standing at the top of the stairs in green robes. But for those of you who do know who Alether Sarah is, this individual is not him. However, you do not see him anywhere. You do. Or at least you've met him before.
I've met him before, yeah.
Who is this
Who is he?
person?
I'm going to walk up to them,
Who's this person that's not?
kind of letting the little bits of like sage ash fall along in my footsteps, and I'll go up and extend my hand to them if it feels like it's proper to do that, and maybe even if it doesn't. It's kind of hard to read people sometimes. but I'll shake their hand and say, Oliver, Sarah, thanks for the invitation, and I humbly accept. I'll help you with this ritual.
No.
I sneakily ready my hand axe behind my back just in case.
Also, no.
I reach out, I take one of these little bundles of sage off, and then I just kind of proceed to start smudging them.
Why?
This individual, kind of sheepish, very curly blonde hair, very kind of mousy and like withdrawn a little bit, and so pulls back from you and is like, "Oh, no,
No, it's good smoke. It really is. It's for
yes,
the spirits. You'll appreciate this in time.
Thank you. I was just gonna say, I'm not Maester Sarah. My name's Quillum.
Quillum?
Yeah.
Oh.
He left me here with the message. I assume for you all because he had to go take care of something. But you guys are the ones here for the ritual, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He said to give you this, and he reaches out and hands whoever's closest, which I assume would probably be Casimir,
Sure.
a bulb. It's like a plant bulb that is in fact an avocado seed, but
We had guacamole.
we had guacamole.
Phenomenal.
That's a small
I know, I was going to
avocado.
say, you had to have a lot of avocados to make that guac.
Yep. And then he also hands you a bag. He says he sends his regrets that he couldn't make it, but something came up, and he.
Can I look at these? I know you have more to say, but this is exciting.
Yeah. He says
Stuff.
it's important. He says everything that you'll need for the ritual. Well, at least most everything. I think he said.
Oh no.
Hey, you seem kind of cold. Maybe this will help you somehow.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He said that the seed
Smell it.
is for the ritual and the bag is for the door.
Hey, big guy, you look like you're pretty strong. I can't get that open.
Can big guy open it?
Yeah, you can.
Like,
Yeah, it's not tied or locked. or anything.
inspect.
Yeah.
Did the maester give you the passphrase?
No.
Good, that's the passphrase.
Should
Good.
I open this now?
You can turn Tina up.
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know. He just said it was for the door. I don't know what it does.
Kara can't open it. Hold on.
So, Casimir will unfurl this scroll, the only thing of the three things he was able to correctly interact with, as he wasn't sure what to do with the bulb, and the bag would not open for him. Or Joe. And he looks, and out loud he says, "At the gate of the farm, the world holds out its hand. Hoofprints left lying in the snow. A trickle of sap from a tree to make the journey easier. In a world rhymed with frost, snowdrops trickle from the ground. Where brook melds into stone, offer the hope of the season. With sun's return over sky through cold winters, we light the way for waking earth. O Lady of the Well of Life, though you dwell 'neath frozen water, the spring stirs, running forth like milk." I look around. Did any magic happen?
Bulb. Flower.
Flower.
From,
They come from
bulbs.
bulbs. Hey guys, I think we figured something out.
He also said
Are these two guys like rubbing the same brain cell together?
Make an insight check.
I've known Titus for a while now.
Make an insight check.
It's been like just like a month in like the actual
Yeah.
time, right?
22.
A while.
With a 22, you actually get the sense that Titus has found his intellectual inferior, as Casimir coming in with intelligence 8.
Oh my
Casimir.
This, I think these are related.
I think you boys figured it out. Great job!
He also said you'll need to get the other items from town before you go.
They're all different.
They're all different.
What were the other items?
Wait, that's not my list.
He didn't say,
kinda
but
Oh.
he was working
Give me
with
that.
Okay, yeah,
Brissa
sure.
from over at Thistleberry Farm.
Oh,
You would know.
okay.
Just 13.
Maybe she has an idea of what it was.
Porridge holds up like one of the little gemstones, regular stone.
Mhm. And what you see is what is in the bag.
They each have a different sigil on them.
Any
It's
type of
probably
check?
useful.
Sorry. Any check to see if we recognize any of the symbols?
Make a Arcana, History, or Nature check, your choice.
Oh, the world holds out its hand at the gate of the farm.
Those sure seem intelligence-based.
7.
The world.
They're pretty.
They are pretty. Porridge appreciates fine things in like nature.
8, nature.
They got some. They're vaguely nature-esque if you look at them. You can see one that maybe kind of looks like a sun. There's
Yeah.
some, may
You
have
think
some.
the flower will grow in me if I eat it?
No.
You shouldn't try that, just in case.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, they could be.
Should I put it
nature
down so
related.
I'm not tempted.
Yes.
Okay.
Is this all
How
you
are
can?
Titus?
I'm good. How are you?
Is this all
Hungry,
you can
but-
tell us about how
I
to
got cookies.
do the ritual?
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't know
They
what
go
the
well
ritual
with
is. They
mimosa.
don't tell us that part at the level that I'm at. That's not.
Can I speak to
something-
your manager? Sorry. Is
Is
there anyone
Marcus-
that would know how the ritual works in town?
Well, Maester Sarah would know, but he's busy.
Well, what do you mean by the word busy?
I don't know. He just
It
said he
means
had
he's
to go.
occupied.
Okay.
He said something urgent came up and he needed me just to pass on the message.
Okay. Is he in danger?
I don't
he-
know.
Troubled?
He's probably fine.
Thank you, Ollie.
Are we expecting danger?
I mean, he seemed a little preoccupied.
Last time we were all in town together, some very bad things happened, so I would assume that more bad things are
Most
bad.
of them
Oh.
were caused by you.
I did not throw my javelin at Santa. I did
We
not end up
appreciate
doing
that.
Anything else you can tell us, or are we off?
That's all he said. That's all he left me with.
Could you point us in the direction of the farm?
Yes, Thistleberry Farm is,
That was Brissette?
Brissa.
Brissa.
Is down, by the south part of town. The farm closest to the water line. You really can't miss it. I'm sure Ollie knows the way.
Oh, sure.
And
I
Ollie,
know this
you
place.
definitely know
like the
where
back of my hand.
Thistleberry Farm is.
All the hands around.
So he kind of waves to all of you and kind of very sheepishly like bobs his head a couple of times, checking to make sure like you don't have any other questions for him before shuffling backwards very awkwardly.
Can I
Okay,
please,
see you later then.
can I please throw
Bye,
my,
Willis.
can I please
Quilla.
throw a javelin at him? Please.
No, no.
Maybe later.
I need blood.
Is there anything any of you
Blood?
would
Are
like
you
to
anemic?
do before you move to the farm?
Let's go to the farm.
Going to the farm.
Going to the farm.
Fuck it.
Ollie leads through town.
Oh god.
Ollie in a straight line this time, please. Shortest distance between 2 points.
But I have to say hi to all the neighbors in the village.
That is true.
On the way through, we have to say hi
That is
to.
true.
Did not get to finish painting her, so it's a little
Yep.
Standing outside the barn as you pull up, there are a number of hands that you can see out in the fields tending to the animals and beginning to start, clearing things from the fields, even though it is snowing and even though it has been rather very cold weather.
The hands are attached to people, yes.
Hands are attached to people.
It's D&D, you have to check.
You do have to check.
You do.
Are they employees or indentured?
They're, make an insight check.
Insight's +2. I don't even know what the roll.
Roll a D20, the big one.
The big one. This one?
Yeah.
The one you thought was the HP.
5.
Hell yeah.
So
Plus.
8.
Hard to tell.
Hard to
They
tell.
could be. It could be either. They could be voluntarily employed, or they could be indentured.
Looks like Brissa's got some explaining to do.
As you all walk up, though, you see Brissa kind of standing outside of this barn, or at least a young elven girl. She's probably just past her first century. Yeah. And you see her standing there, looking a little cautiously toward the barn.
Like that.
Yeah.
I'll stride forward.
Oh, God.
Oliver, Sarah, good to meet you. We're
Oh.
here to help you with your barn thing.
You know, my name's Brissa. I think you
I mean,
escaping.
ugh, ugh. No, but now Matt's crowded out. We have to be
Oh,
equidistant. Yeah. This is the struggle every week. It's harder when we're sitting next to each other, though.
Yep.
I think that's
Yeah.
Brissa. That's
Yeah.
not Sarah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You must be here for the milk then.
Oh
if-
yeah, the milk for the ceremony.
Yeah.
Ollie, you're 30 feet away. Get closer. You don't have to shout.
Well, you see the problem is the milk's in there, and she points to the barn.
Oh, that's
But-
not a problem.
Hold on. Don't go rushing in.
It's not
Well,
rushing. I'll walk my
Let the
normal
woman
speed.
speak, please.
I'll walk in to go get the milk.
Goodness
I
gracious.
heard some rustling in there a little
Oh.
bit ago, and it's supposed to be empty. And I'm not a great fighter.
Oh,
Well, what kind of rustling is
I'm gonna
it? I
follow.
guess we should just go listen.
Yeah, I'll walk in, and as I do, I'll just gently. I'll take one of these little bits of sage off, and I'll just over myself, and I'll cast Mage Armor, not expending a spell slot, just to help myself out a little
Absolutely.
Take out.
I follow in
Baker's
close
knife.
behind him with my hammer at the ready.
Okay. Anybody else making their way in, or?
Horridge will like stand just like in front of the door to make sure like anything coming out gets caught, and Child does not. Child from like biology perspective,
Yes,
Horridge
yes,
knows.
yes.
Horridge is smarter apparently than most of the party.
You're doing great, Horde. Alright,
I'm here
those
to
of you
lift
who
you
are
all up.
entering the barn, make
And Ollie's here to bring us down.
investigation checks.
Who's the smartest one in the fucking bunch?
Yeah, that's why you're here to bring us down. They're here to uplift us in our feelings.
I got a 16.
Okay.
Wait, what am I rolling?
7.
Investigation. 7.
I just kind of stand at the door, holding onto the frame, like, I don't think there's any milk in here.
For a 3.
Seeing everyone else have trouble, Horridge is also gonna roll an investigation.
Like, would anyone like
case it
any
matters.
breakfast bars?
it's like blind fighting,
I have breakfast.
so I have blind sight within a range of 10 feet.
Oh yeah, I'll have one.
But 16 investigation
Dirty 20.
as I walk through the barn. I'm
Okay.
familiar with barns.
I think we're all familiar with barns.
Except on this side of the table.
Oh, shit.
You might be
All right.
familiar in a different way. It's where you
There's
sleep.
plenty.
Titus, Horridge, and Marcus. The three of you, when you look into this barn, it's dark, but you can see some windows open here and there, so some light coming in. There are stalls off on either side, and piles of hay kind of stacked up in corners. As you peer in, it doesn't initially look like there's anything in there, but as you wait, knowing that Brissa said that there was something rustling, you wait for a moment and you see a couple of the hay piles shift.
Oh, maybe some rats or something.
I-
Why don't you two boys go in there and get them?
Okay, there's nothing in here. I'll walk in.
Oh, wait.
I'll hold out my hand, and my packed weapon appears. You can see it's just a normal short sword because I didn't have time to actually look at any of the items. But kind of now holding this magical weapon, I'll just kind of brush the hay to the side.
And what did you get for your investigation check?
An 8.
As you walk in, you do see at the base of one of these hay piles a little blue crab.
A crab?
A crab.
Porridge in the entrance Oh no. Let's not. Never
I'm
mind.
gonna
That's
squat
not-
down.
Can I take my lightning hammer and just give it a zap? Kind of spook the rest of the hay bale to see if there's anything else in there.
You can. Are you going to do so?
I'm gonna take a quick step back.
Yeah. You guys take a step
Why
back.
are
Let me
there
just give it
crabs
a.
in the farm?
Let me give the hay bale a quick zap just to see if anything else comes popping up at
Does
it.
it
crab
look?
milk? Are we
Is
getting
this
crab
small
milk?
spark of electricity? Is it obvious that he's about to put a spark
As he
in there?
pulls out this warhammer, you see the end of it kind of spark a little bit.
Oh, I'll say, maybe you should not, because that might light the hay on fire.
We don't want that. I was
and
going to maybe...
we need that.
Fair enough.
But I will say, in this guy's defense, there's bugs in there.
Horridge takes out a torch and lights it from outside the barn and just is lighting it so that there's a little bit of light streaming in.
And as you all are deciding what to do,
I knew this was coming.
It was just a matter of how prepared are we?
yep. I can't decide what battle music I want.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Getting fancy.
I was hoping that the music had just malfunctioned, but no, it has just shifted to something more threatening. These aren't enemies, these are friends.
These are horses.
Sure.
Hey, horse milk.
That doesn't look like a horse to me.
From these piles,
Horse
okay,
milk. Kara,
pop
these are your
out
horses.
what appear to be large dogs, but there's something strange about them. They're streaming with shadows. You can see almost like the fur
those
of it.
horses. Yes.
Yes. Almost like a cross between a real world dog and a shadow creature. Two have been fused together, smoke and shadow streaming off of them, and two of them burst out in front of you, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh, no. I'm glad I took my sword
Roll
out.
what?
Initiative.
Initiative?
Hell yeah, that's a cool
Look,
I'm
is
gonna
that a
roll
20?
good on
Yeah, it's
something.
that plus.
Oh, right here. Okay.
Alright.
11 plus 3, 14.
Anybody natural 20. Anybody 25 to 20. 15 to 20?
19.
18.
16.
15.
Alright, we're all in that mid-range.
Alright.
Well, upper mid-range.
Above 15 is pretty good.
I'm
It's
last.
pretty
It's upper
good.
mid-range.
The enemies might be last.
That's
Oh, it's
still
true.
okay. Still okay.
We hope the enemies are
Yeah.
last.
Where are you
Just
falling in
below
this, Titus?
14.
Still
That's not
above-
bad at
that's
all.
bad.
Not that bad? Okay, okay.
We're real
Yeah.
mid. We're
Above,
real mid. 15.
above
15.
10 is good.
16.
16.
Above 10
We're
is
counting.
alright.
We're counting.
Like low average, I'd say.
Okay. It's a good thing she said roll for initiative, because I was about to just charge
Oh,
it.
yeah,
Swinging.
Average is probably.
You
closer to
avoided
12.
the sneak attack that could have happened, so that's that. But the way this is going to shake out, we're going to have Casimir starting us off, followed by Ollie, followed by Marcus, followed by Horridge, followed by Titus, and then
The dog.
the dogs.
Okay.
So, Casimir is your first.
Okay, so from where I am, it looks like this dog creature is about 25 feet away, and I'm kind of blocked off by the mountain of a man that is Titus, and by Vincent's character, whose name is Marcus. And so I am going to, from where I'm standing, still holding the weapon, just point it at that dog, and I'm going to say, that's a bad dog, and fire off an Eldritch Blast.
Do so.
2 beams. First one is going to be, oh god, I don't know how to play a character. Where is it? Under spells? Yeah, okay. Spell attack. First one is a 17, but then the other one is a natural 1.
Ooh.
Oh,
Yikes.
So the
Oh.
17 will hit.
Okay. Eldritch Blast.
And which one are you targeting? The one on the doorway or the one?
The one that's like straight ahead in the
Yeah,
doorway.
yep.
Yeah. That is for Eldritch Blast. It doesn't give you the damage for the spells in the actual thing.
D10
It's a
plus.
D10.
Yeah,
Do you
it's
have
D10
agonizing?
Plus your,
I don't have agonizing, no.
Okay, so it's just a D10.
Easy enough. All right, so that is going to be 8 points of force damage.
Okay.
And then that is what I'll do for that guy. And then I'm going to kind of like back away a little bit just to figure out what else is going on. That's my turn.
All right, that brings us to Ollie. What are you doing?
I'm going to. So there's. Where am I?
You are right here. I believe this is you.
Okay.
You're playing with the horses.
Just out there
Go
dancing.
over to the door there so that I can see there are the 2 dogs, right?
Do we see the third one?
There's also a
outside
third
yet?
dog out here,
Oh,
which
third
you
one's
probably
out.
would have seen from your
Oh, you
vantage
Probably
point.
would have seen.
Okay,
you probably would have
so-
seen that one
Okay.
outside.
Yeah.
So it's that one's kind of like approaching menacingly.
So that one you see kind of burst out from behind the barrels and things over there, and you see it kind of beginning to round the corner, very much looking at you. These shadows almost streaming out of its eyes.
I was like running fast at him.
It's making its way.
I'm going to, as
Titus, you get the sense that these creatures are about as fast as you are.
Oh shit! Really? Okay.
okay, I'm going to cast command as a first level spell.
Okay.
I speak a 1-word command to a creature I can see within range. It must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or follow the command on its next turn.
It's almost 2 on
Choose
the
the
nose.
command from these options or, DM discretion.
Two horses.
And I'm going to say, yes.
Pretty
Nice boy.
I said
Santa.
horses as a
Oh. See, when Joe says something, I listen.
Which I guess for the ones that are listed would probably be like halt. Doesn't move and takes no action or bonus action on its turn.
What's the DC?
I was hoping you would say
I
sit.
believe the
Sit.
DC is a wisdom 16 saving throw.
Yeah, he's gonna fail.
Phenomenal.
First casualty.
They will sit.
Okay.
It's good battle music.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I am so happy that these dogs are getting used on a map.
Did you print
And
these out?
then
I made them.
You made
For
them?
my
Oh, that was really
bonus
good.
action, I'm gonna say
You gonna put on the bottle cam?
to I'm gonna say to Titus,
Yo.
watch out there, boy! And I'm gonna give you a bardic inspiration as a bonus action.
Okay.
So you can
Boy.
add that to any of your rolls,
Okay.
any of your
Nice.
attacks or saving throws or ability checks.
Okay.
Basically at your discretion. So you
Okay.
can roll, and if like you think you're not going to make it, you can decide
I'll
to
do.
use
I
it
can
after.
decide to use an extra one. Thank you.
All
Very
right.
cool, Kanye.
You feel
Anything
inspired.
else?
You can do that once within the next hour.
That's a reference.
Sounds like that, yeah.
After you fail, you can choose to roll that and add it.
Okay.
Anything else, Ollie?
That's it for me.
Delightful. That brings us to Marcus.
Oh, and I had moved up a little closer. But,
Okay.
How
like
close
just,
do you want to go?
just like 5 feet, probably.
How many feet square?
Like
5.
okay.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on the
He,
one that's
he does
sitting.
need to be able to see the other one for it to work.
All
So.
right. Let's see.
I don't know if you have line of sight on this one. You might want to move like here.
Oh yeah.
There's a wall.
Okay. Yeah.
Which one is Titus looking at?
The one in the stall closest.
Very good.
Yeah.
In the-
Alright.
In the stall closest.
Then I
So, yeah.
will move here. And I think we can fit. It looks like we can both fit there.
Yeah,
Alright.
you can side by
I'll
side.
also go there and attack that one, and I'll just attack him sometimes. Let's see.
Sometimes.
So I'll just take my quarterstaff and just go whap bap. 22 to hit,
That will hit.
and I'm using it with both hands.
Is it the same one that Casimir attacked, or are you doing the other one?
The other one.
I'm doing the other one.
It's hard to see from this
I
angle.
know, yeah, it
apologize.
12 damage,
Okay.
and second attack, which will be a 11.
That will miss, unfortunately.
And for my bonus action, I took
Your bonus action.
Whoa.
I took
done.
Polearm Master, so I'm gonna just hit it with the other end of the
Are
polearm.
you whacking it off?
Yes, exactly. 25 whack off check.
That was the last night.
This is a vibe.
Gosh.
This is a vibe this week.
Wow.
6 whack damage.
Man, that's so whack.
The frost is thawing.
Has he been all the way whacked off yet?
Not all the way, but you know,
It's not finished.
that has we're making progress.
Man, that's some stamina.
Anything else, Marcus?
That'll be it for today.
For today.
The whole day, just
I'm leaving.
whack off once in your mouth. That guy at the
That's
orgy.
not good etiquette.
For those of you who may have missed Thursday night Starfire games, I highly recommend you go back and check that out
Thank you,
to
Olive.
get the references.
Captain
But
Spice will be there.
Porridge, it is your turn.
Porridge gets as close as he can. My internet just shit the bed. There we go. It's back. Alright. Horridge is going to raise his Morning Star and say,
Well, I don't think you're supposed to be here. You should probably just go back to where you came from or something like that, and whack.
Bad dog.
Bad dog.
Same one that Marcus was attacking, or
Yeah.
yep.
So the first one is a 15 to hit,
That will hit.
Okay.
and the second one
I mean,
is a
they're
natural 20.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Ooh.
beautiful work.
All right,
They're dogs.
so-
They're not like crazy difficult to
And
hit.
I'm gonna smite on the second one, so we'll get
Hell
Okay,
yeah.
yep.
Because of course.
Absolutely.
So that's 6 points of damage with the first attack,
Mm-hmm.
and the second attack is 6. Hold on, I have to find the Searing Smite thing. There it is. Could we want to see her? Start of, okay. So that's 8 points of magical piercing. Not magical, sorry. Regular ass piercing. And
Regular.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
we're whacking off. We're piercing ass. And 8 points of fire damage because it's the Ring of Fire.
Yep.
The target ignites its flames, and at the start of each of its turns until the spell ends, the target must make a con saving throw.
Okay. Does it make it when?
At the start of each of its turns.
That's nice. That's a great spell. That's part of the smite feature.
Mhm.
That's cool.
And I need a concentration.
So total damage done was 16.
8 plus 8 is yes. Math cam.
Oh, always got the thingy, yeah. There you go.
It's a little necklace. That is Horridge's turn.
Combat hula hoop.
Beautiful. And this dog now looking like it has lost maybe half of its vitality.
Okay.
Seeming half vital.
Yeah. Looking a little, beginning to look rough. That brings us to Titus.
Oh,
All right.
I forgot about Barry.
So Titus rolled too low, so he got caught off guard. And since that first dog is being absolutely double teamed, he just turns to his right.
Barry would go and help Titus.
Screams for the God Emperor, and charges this dog right here,
Who's Barry again?
winding up for a
yeah, but
two-handed hammer swing, which
I
is a
forgot
D10.
to ask for a goat mini.
Well, for the damage, roll a d20 for your
Oh,
attack.
I'm so confused. Okay. So roll a d20.
Roll a d20.
That's the goat.
Fuck. Oh shit. I got a 1.
Oh no.
Don't hate Barry!
It's probably not even worth using the
No,
the eight.
that's,
the
it's
D8.
gonna be way too low.
Okay.
Yeah. But I get a second attack.
Don't hit Barry! Don't do it!
2 attacks when
Please, Tina.
taking attack action.
Okay. Roll.
Rolled.
Mhm.
Why is there something bad in my future?
Because you rolled a
probably
1.
gonna hit.
Fuck. So that's a
That's good,
16.
that's good. Yeah,
Okay.
roll
Plus
it.
some numbers
Plus 1 for your weapon, plus your proficiency and your strength modifier.
So that's plus 7 plus 8. So 16 plus 8, 24.
24.
That is definitely going to be a hit.
Yeah.
You can roll damage for that one.
Oh, plus if you're raging at
too.
2.
What weapon is it?
It's a warhammer.
Warhammer.
Okay.
Are
What
you
do I-
raging as
Two
well,
hand-
or-
No, I'm
No,
saving it.
So then you're hit. Yeah, you're rolling
A D10 now.
Yep.
D10. And then you add okay, so 5 plus another 8. 8 plus 9, right? No, because the 1 plus 1 is to damage as well.
Mhm.
Yeah, so plus 8.
That
So
seems
13.
that seems too high.
13.
Plus
No.
Plus 8.
He's a bard.
He's a
He's
yeah.
a
Five.
Barb.
5
Plus-
It's strength plus the one from the weapon, right?
Yeah.
plus
Or what?
six.
Strength plus the
Yeah.
one from the weapon.
Yeah.
Then plus 5.
Plus 6.
Plus 6.
So 11.
Yeah.
Plus another D8. So you roll a D8.
Plus
too.
another D8.
Okay.
Because it's
Well,
lightning
the D8
damage.
is-
Ah, very good.
There's
Oh, you
plus
got it, you got
it.
plus the
That's
D8
11.
lightning damage.
Fuck.
Ooh.
Plus 1.
Ooh.
Just a little
Hey,
static
every
electricity.
it's charging up still.
Yeah.
It's
That's what
still.
we say.
is,
Every
yeah.
little bit does indeed count.
Also, given the fact that you rolled a natural 1, it's probably good.
Yeah,
for
that
you
kind
to
of
roll.
yeah.
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
is.
All right. So I guess what happened on the first roll, then what happened on the second roll?
So
So I
this
swing my hammer twice.
first roll, you swing way wide, and you're not used to this cramped space in this barn, and you manage to catch the wall with it, and it hicks for a second, and so you can't quite get off that full
Yep.
lightning strike behind it, but you do manage to recover enough to get the second hit.
On the
There's
dog
a nice
itself.
There is a nice big gouge in the barn wall,
That's
but
We can
you
live
know?
with that. The barn's not on fire yet.
yet.
Wait, does the barn have a fire rating? Like if I rolled like an 8 lightning damage, would the whole thing fucking burn?
We don't know.
We don't know.
We don't know.
We can find out.
We're gonna find out.
It's
We're gonna
investigation check. Is this barn up to code?
You can do so on your turn if you would like.
Dan ran a
Anything
character
else,
one time.
Titus?
It wouldn't be Dan. It would be Dan.
be.
He's a city inspector.
I shout kind of behind my shoulder without turning my head all the way around. Sorry, Bressa. But now my turn is done.
He's apologizing. He's learned.
Yeah.
And
Good
that
job.
I learned that last
brings
time.
Good job, buddy.
to them.
They don't need to go though.
Mm-mm.
I think as a GM, you have the discretion to
You
just
can
have them
decide.
pass their
Well,
turn.
also, one of them is just going to sit. and be a
Sit.
good boy.
That's
Yeah.
true.
That's
He is just gonna
true.
sit
Oh,
and
that's
be a
so
boy.
nice.
So he sits and is a good boy.
Oh, what a good boy.
Should we put him like? Oh, he won't stand up.
Yeah,
Never
he's
mind.
sitting and being a good boy.
Good boy.
Those two don't actually need to move because they're in contact
Hell
with
yeah.
you and
With the other two, yeah.
He's got the emblazoned ring on him. Nice.
Because he's a good boy. He gets the
That
prettiest
silk
ring.
filament is so nice.
it really is.
That little crystal up on the DM screen, that's that silk
Ooh, I
filament.
love that.
Oh, okay.
All right.
It's iridescent.
Oh, well, yeah. I was about
The
to ask if it was
one-
changing colors. It's really cool.
In front of Forge and Marcus is going to use its temporal howl ability.
Ooh.
And I need
That.
every creature within a 20-foot sphere of him needs to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
That
I'm
is
good
going
at
to be
those.
Titus. That is going to be Horridge, and that is going to be our new friend Marcus.
I rolled 20 on that.
18 is a save.
16.
13.
Can you pass me that 20-foot sphere?
Meets it, beats it.
Whoa! 20 foot sphere for,
It might be just within this. No, I'm good. I'm
Just
Gucci.
outside, yeah. Did you 3D print that?
I did.
Somebody did, yeah.
Somebody, you did.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
We got some other ones here. too,
Pitiful
for other-
numbers.
This is the privileged way of playing D&D. You have like
Yeah.
all this stuff
Yes.
to be able to do this.
there's no like dry erase on this map here.
Yeah.
No.
Even though it is a dry erase map.
Yeah, we could. You can.
You
We've
can.
done it before.
It can be done.
All of you
Let's see.
are taking 11 points of damage, halved to 5.
Okay.
And this is psychic damage as this howl screeches out, grating in your brains. But you do manage to resist most of the effects.
Right? Just -5.
The
Right?
one in front of you, Titus, is going to bite you.
Although maybe not.
You want a fucking bet?
Or he's gonna try at least. I've been rolling like shit.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm good with that too.
How's an 18 to hit?
To what?
You.
That's
Your
versus
AC.
this number right here. So that hits.
Armor class is 16, so it hits. So I got a chomp.
You got chopped.
You're getting chomped.
So like after my swing, it came up and like chomped on my forearm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You are taking 3 points of necrotic damage
That's not bad.
and 9 points of piercing damage as this dog chomps
shit.
onto your arm.
I just should have rolled with advantage. Barry was helping him. Next time.
Next time, good to know.
Next time.
Alright, and the other one is sitting and being a good boy. Did he get to repeat that save at the end of his turn?
I think it's just
No, it's just one turn.
Yeah, just one turn. Level 1 spell.
Got it.
Yeah.
Searing. Oh, that one. Searing Smite also would have taken
Oh
it back.
yeah.
Oh yeah, con save.
Con save?
It is a con save. DC 16.
That is a 13, so that is a failure.
He takes 2 points of fire damage.
Mm.
And it does do the full amount, as you
All
would
about
expect.
dots.
Delightful. Alright, that is their turn, though, so that's going to bring us back to the top of the round and
Hell
to
yeah.
Casimir.
Okay. So I can hear that howl just reverberating through the air, and I can see also Titus
Mhm.
getting chomped. And Titus is pretty sturdy, but like this is a big dog.
This is a big dog, yeah.
So I am going to take 2 of these little sage bundles. I'm going to smash them together to create this puff of smoke, and then I'm going to misty step through it. And when I misty step as a bonus action, and I appear, I'm going to appear kind of right up against the wall so I can attack this dog. Any ally that is within 5 feet of me, I believe, or maybe it's even 10, is going to regain a little bit of hit points. All right. This is refreshing step. Any creature, or sorry, one creature I can see within 10 feet is going to gain 1d10 temporary hit points. So Titus
Oh, thank you, sir.
is going to regain 4 temporary hit points. And so you'll lose those first before you lose regular ones. That is my bonus action. And then, oh no, sorry, that is my action. And then now I'll just stand here.
Delightful.
And that feels great.
I love that.
Okay.
That brings us to Ollie.
So good boy is not gonna be a good boy after this turn. So let me see.
You're also all by yourself now.
Yeah.
That's
I
not
think-
totally true.
Yeah.
There's a horse out there.
There's a
That's
horse
true.
out there.
I need to see if it can hear and understand me. I guess I can command it again.
I can just roll both of these for the damage at the same time, right?
I think
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
tell
yeah,
it.
yeah. A little faster.
Yeah, I'm gonna command it.
The horse or the dog?
The dog.
Okay.
I'm gonna command the dog again.
It's a wisdom save. Yes.
Yes, wisdom save.
Ooh,
DC
wisdom.
16.
That is gonna pizza.
Damn.
Unfortunate.
Okay, wait. Can I do? Is vicious mockery a reaction?
It is, I
I
believe.
believe so.
Oh no,
No.
that's
No.
I'm thinking.
It's a
I'm thinking
cantrip
of the
and
it's-
one-
It's a cantrip.
Yeah, and
You're
I'm
thinking the other
one
thing.
the other thing.
Dissonant Whispers.
Yeah,
You guys are
dissonant
all really
whispers.
smart with this.
Yeah, Vicious Mockery
We
is
just
really
played
cantrip.
for a lot.
You get disadvantage on your
I
next
had the
attack.
realization
They have
last night
disadvantage on their
that
next
we have
attack
been
if they
playing
fail.
as a group
Wait, what?
for 6 years.
Yeah.
For what?
Vicious Mockery.
Weekly.
Mm.
Yeah.
Weekly.
Oh. And that's a bonus action.
Vicious Mockery is an action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And you're
I had a
thinking of
little
something else
then
anyway.
existential
think
moment.
Having failed that, I'm going to use my bonus action Hidden Step to magically turn invisible once,
Okay.
and it lasts until the start of my next turn or until I attack, make a damage.
You got
or
invisibility
someone
over there,
make a
Karen?
saving throw. So I'm gonna go whoop, oh, and I'm gonna go.
You become a Mario character.
It's your ring. Take your ring.
Oh, here. Well,
I wanted to save them, just in case.
because I'm gonna move.
Where you wanna go?
Take your ring, Frodo.
I think because I want to stay within line of sight of y'all, so I'm gonna kind of like hop around this corner
Okay.
and stay up along the wall here.
Okay.
So that I can kind of look in.
Hugging the wall is the move. I agree.
along there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing the same
So I'm,
thing.
Like, kind of like peeking around, but also still able to see if the dog starts coming around and sniffing me out. But I'm
Okay.
invisible right now until my turn, so
Got
that's
it.
it for me.
All right, that brings us to Marcus.
Let's see. I'm going to take the. Alright. So is this horse still here?
It's in the process of moving, but yes, at the moment it is still there.
That
Okay.
dog outside's kind of just been chilling.
I'm gonna. And I see a window here. Can I see this dog? Or do I know that he's there?
It's
Do I know
no
that there's a
longer
dog
being
outside?
commanded either, so you can take the thing off of it because I failed, or it
It
succeeded.
would have like 3/4 cover at least, I would say.
Oh no, if I can just see it, period. If I
Yeah.
just know there's a dog out there, or if I just think there's only 2 dogs inside.
Because technically,
you
I think
what,
this is a barn.
Make a
so-
perception check for me. We'll say it's
Yeah,
a
so
free
you-
perception
it's
check.
like- The angle would be, unless it's kind of, because it has been kind of moving up
Yeah,
and growling, presumably.
Let's see.
you're just scooting its butt along the
Perception
ground.
18.
Okay, so yeah, you definitely have seen like a wisp of something. There's something out there. Maybe not a full like glimpse of it, but
Okay, so I'm gonna take the dash action, and I'm concerned about the welfare of the horses, so I'm just going to
that
dash.
will provoke an attack of opportunity.
I will accept.
He's concerned about the welfare of the horses, Tina.
And then I will just stand in front of it.
Gonna work though, 'cause
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
shit.
Again, we are fine with this.
That's a 16 to hit.
Oh, my AC is 17.
Hell yeah.
All right.
I feel like she's trying to kill us.
She is.
I don't want to go home.
That is
If she kills one of us now, it will sate her
that's true.
bloodlust,
That's
and you'll
too
be
late.
safe.
Let her kill all of us here.
Die on the table. Don't die at home.
Die on the table.
And I
Save the
think
cheerleader, save the world. Really dating myself right now.
and I think that I will. No, I'll just also. I have a bonus action still, so I'm gonna second win and take a deep breath,
There you go.
and that'll be it.
Perfect. That brings us to Horridge.
Alright. Forage.
You were left to supervise the dog.
Yep, left to supervise the dogs. And Horage is fine
It
with
still
this.
works.
Close enough.
I
knew there was something.
Horage
funky
is
about
just
you.
gonna do what he did before and continue whacking.
Whack away. Your whack
so
off partner didn't do it this time,
he
so
didn't.
you got to.
I've got a 10 and a 19.
This is a great way to
the
make friends,
10
by the
will
way.
miss, but the 19 will definitely hit.
Alright. And that's 8 points of damage to our little doggo.
Okay.
And we're gonna leave it there.
And you can see in these places as you cleave into it, this shadow beginning to stream out of these gaps that you're making. Dog's looking hurt.
We're gonna leave it, and we're good. We're gonna
Perfect.
stay right there.
Brings us to Titus.
So the dog's still latched on my arm.
He just bit you. He'll let go. He's not.
He let go.
yeah.
Okay. Oh, that dog's fucked.
By the way,
I'm just gonna.
just a reminder: as a barbarian, you can rage, which will let you
Yes.
do
Oh,
more damage.
Barry's helping him!
Holding it.
Yes, you can do it at advantage
Oh, and you
because you're
still
being
have
helped.
my.
But you,
And I
but you
get
do
it.
have to say you're raging
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
before you
save
turn.
them.
You saving them?
Yeah.
All right.
Roll at advantage.
So roll 2 dice
Roll 2
because you have
dice.
this little goat next to you
Borrow
helping
this
you.
one, and you roll both of those and take the
Barry
higher.
is a good boy.
He is.
A 15.
Nice. That's definitely gonna hit.
And
Yeah.
Because
then
that's plus an 8 or plus 8 or 9. I forget.
If you're not raging, +8.
Yeah.
okay.
Plus 8.
And then
So
I
it's-
got 2 attacks.
Roll
so
the second
I
one.
get to
Mhm.
roll 2 20s again.
Not the
Yep.
20. Oh yeah, 2
Yeah.
attacks.
Yep.
20s, yeah.
And then a
Take
7.
the higher.
7 plus 8, 15.
7's the higher one.
Yeah.
No, I suck.
But plus
It was
8,
Plus
so
8, so
15.
15. It still hits.
So that's very
so
nice.
2 hits.
So now I gotta do 2 hits, and I gotta do 2 damage rolls.
Yep.
Always
damage
do the
rolls.
math in D&D.
So
And
that's
Starfinder, too.
the lightning damage, and that's the
yes, this is
slashing
lightning.
damage, or bludgeoning damage.
So I got 3 bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning damage on
And
the
then you
first
do it
one.
again.
Okay.
But for the bludgeoning, you add your strength
Oh,
too,
yeah.
so +5.
Yeah.
So
Plus
that's a
5.
total
Okay.
of 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8 bludgeoning damage and 2 lightning
Two
damage.
lightning.
And is it a +1 weapon?
It is.
Oh, so you have 1 for that
Well,
too.
that was
for the
already
bludgeoning.
added.
That was already added,
Ah.
I think.
Yeah, because it's 4 plus 1.
And then I have
Ooh, that's
10, and then 4 lightning damage.
So 15 bludgeoning damage and 4 lightning.
Very nice. You like those numbies?
Dude, I love
And
playing
suddenly,
card.
this one looking about as rough as the other one next
Yeah,
to it.
there
Like
you
that
go.
was
Just
a
soloing this dog.
Can the dog I just hit twice have the stars and the birds swirling above his
Yeah,
head?
for
and
this
he's just
moment
like,
he does. Like it's a temporary, but absolutely.
Yeah, just until the end of my turn.
Absolutely. Anything else, Titus?
I just scream at the dog, what the fuck is up? What the fuck is up, Kyle?
I like how you yell over your shoulder, sorry about your barn. What the fuck is up, Kyle?
Titus is coming out of his shell. He's a
Yeah.
Alright, that brings us to their turn. So the one, does it still need to make that constitution saving throw, Forage?
Yes.
Can I get this back?
This guy right here.
That is a failure.
Every little bit counts.
Alright. He does get his temporal howl back. And
I just like that.
Oh no, I'm there.
They
Howl.
both are going to use them.
No.
Oh man, I'm glad I'm not there. Sucks to be whoever's still there.
Creatures within 20 feet, a 20-foot sphere centered on the dog need to make wisdom saving throws.
Cool.
And there is 2 happening, so if you are within 20 feet of both of them, you have
I
to make
am.
it twice.
That's a funny thing.
So I gotta make it twice.
Both of you have to
19.
That'll succeed.
think it's
So
if
I
you're
have
in
a
the
dirty
house,
20
you have
for
to
the
make it
first one and a 13 for the second one.
The 13's a meets it, beats it.
Yay!
So wisdom save?
Wisdom save.
I had a 19 and 11.
Did
Can
you
I
add
use
11's a
wisdom?
failure.
No, I didn't.
You have to add your
Oh, this
wisdom
one?
save plus
I have a 20 and a 13.
Meets it, beats it, you save both.
There we go.
So it's 21 and a 13.
Meets it, beats it, you save both.
Nice.
Easy.
Can I,
GG too easy.
can I intercept some of the damage coming to
Also,
coming
if
to
you still
Casimir?
fail,
Yes, absolutely.
situation.
For
I
the
love
first
interception.
dog,
That would've
since
been
you
good.
all
That would've been,
succeeded,
yeah.
it is. Ooh. No, it is not that attack. It is a different attack. I need different dice.
Whatever damage you take, Casimir, reduced by 5.
Planning on drinking that?
No, that's been bad. I don't know if that was some of the detritus.
There's one
It's
that's
not
just
detritus.
open right here.
I don't know
No one
whose it
knows
is.
whose it is.
I don't like that flavor. I don't know. It's not mine.
For the first attack, you all are taking 18 points halved to 9.
I don't have one.
Half to 9, so 4
9.
for you.
And for the second one,
This is from yesterday.
this is a significantly better
How much
roll.
was that?
4
9
for
for the first one.
Okay. I'm gonna borrow your pencil real quick.
Wait, am I taking damage on this?
And
Yeah.
Yeah.
23 points halved to 11.
So you're taking 20 damage total.
20 damage. Fuck.
You would have taken about 40 if you didn't save.
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
you halved
Yeah.
it since you saved.
Oh,
Since you
gotcha.
went on your save.
Got knocked down to half my HP.
That is-
and
I am below half my
That's a
HP.
significant.
Screaming at you in
If I
game
had
instead of out of
failed,
game.
I would have almost.
If you
been
hadn't
dead if
intercepted, I would be in single
failed.
digits for
If I was in
HP.
range of that.
Here
So
for you,
thank
man.
you for that.
I
can
would
have-
like to take an attack of
I'm
opportunity
pretty
with Polearm
squishy.
Master as he walks
Okay,
into my
yeah.
quarterstaff range.
I've got some beef.
Does a 21 hit?
It does.
6 damage. 6 bludgeoning.
inviting them to sit with the bludgeoning damage.
And I also took Crusher, so as I hit him with bludgeoning damage, I push him back. He can still move towards me, but just to send a message.
And he's gonna keep coming at you. And he is going to bite you back.
That's such a great ability, though. If they're just at the end of their range, that's pretty cool. I like that. That's frustrating.
It's gonna miss as a 16 to hit.
Yes!
Wait, so what you just did was a counter? You countered it?
I have a feat called Polearm Master,
Okay.
where if something walks into your range, you can take an attack of opportunity. Usually, if they walk away from you, you can take it, but the feat lets you also do it if they move towards you, if you're using a polearm.
Okay.
At the end of the initiative order, the horses are going to be spooked by this dog coming out and take off in a random direction.
My horse!
Boy!
Titus looks behind his shoulder again.
Happy
Sorry,
Imbolc!
Brissa. Sorry again, Brissa.
You're doing such a good job, buddy.
Thank you.
Love this growth.
That brings us back to Casimir.
Okay. I'm in rough shape here, but before I do anything, I am going to turn to the one that Horridge is fighting. And I am going to take my 2 attacks against them with my packed weapon.
Mhm.
First one is going to be... Where is this here? I didn't equip my weapon. First one is going to be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, and then the second one is going to be not that high, an 11 to hit.
That will miss.
Okay, so this first attack.
Talon's called out your God Emperor comment.
Yeah, I heard that too. Is going to be
He's starting to
10
remember.
points.
It's coming back to him.
10 points of slashing damage.
It's the one Horridge is.
The one that Horridge is fighting.
Oh, we're crossing
And then as
dangerous territory
a
right now.
bonus action, I am going to take an extra attack.
Yep.
That is going to be a 25 to hit.
That will hit.
That's going to be 7 points of slashing damage. Are they still up?
They are still up.
Oh, I was hoping that was not going to be the case.
Doggo, why?
Looking very rough.
Okay, that's an action. That's a bonus action. I technically have movement that would provoke an attack of opportunity. I am going to stay there, and for free, I'm just going to close my eyes and accept what happens because Casimir is not looking good. That is my turn.
Divers when you throw a 500-kilogram bomb too close.
All right, that brings us to Ollie.
I love Helldivers. Do you play?
So-
Hell yeah.
Are you
I'm over here.
are you in danger?
Like, in the game? Well,
Yeah.
Tina's DMing, so yeah,
I'm
kinda.
along the wall. Are you in imminent danger?
No, I'm not in imminent danger.
Okay.
I'm in danger.
I'll be
I'm
fine.
going to
Our new smoky friend, though, looks like he's in danger.
new smoky friend. Inside, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You're that one.
I'm right there.
This one.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can see that.
Both Casimir and this dog look like they may have health in the single digits.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hey, I have 12 health.
Oh,
Okay?
all right, all right.
Thanks
I
to-
lied.
Thanks to the interception.
You have one less band-aid on than the dog.
Then I'm going to say as a free action to you, get back there, boy! And
Crazy out Oh.
It's the accent combined with the way in which you speak. I've got the Riz.
The necklace is so nice.
and I'm going to cast Vicious Mockery at the dog there.
Okay.
So it's a wisdom saving throw.
This is the one that me and Horridge are attacking.
Ooh, that's
The one that you're
Yeah.
going up against, yeah.
You need to
19.
move closer.
That is a
I don't
success.
think so.
He's
I'm around the corner, so I can. I said I was like peeking
You're, like,
around
right
the corner. No, I'm outside. I'm just peeking
Oh,
around the
you're
corner.
peeking.
Yeah,
Peeking.
I'm peeking.
Do a little peek.
I'm peeking.
Little peek.
Peeping at the
okay,
people
so
whacking off.
That's a failure, right?
That's a
Peeking
success.
off.
There's a small
So
hole.
then,
A small hole right there.
There's one drilled at eye level and one drilled at waist level.
I think
Gotta cover your bases.
Oh no.
that's gonna be
This is for you, Olive.
No, I'm gonna use Oh,
Yes.
can
Do
so,
tell.
Did you roll
I have
damage for your
speech
vicious
of
mockery?
beast
He
and
didn't make it.
leaf. Speech of beast and leaf. I can communicate in a limited manner with beasts, plants, and vegetation.
Okay.
Can I just, as a bonus action, be like, "Chill out, man"?
Oh my
to
God.
the dogs?
You can.
Just
you-
chill out.
Did you want to
You
see this
can.
campaign? It's not here.
She invited
Um,
me.
And that'll be a bardic inspiration as a bonus action.
To who?
To you.
Oh, okay.
Casimir.
It was hard to tell. I couldn't tell how to be inspired by that.
Oh wait, can I only do one at a time? So you still have it?
No, you
No,
can do
you
it.
can
You
do
can
it
just
now,
leave it
yeah.
out.
Okay, so you get
We'll,
one.
we'll put that
Yeah.
into
Okay,
this.
let's
You can
just
you
throw
both
mine
have
this.
one use each of that.
Thank you.
Oh, nice. Those are nice dice.
Yeah,
That's my
it
shit
is.
die.
I like those a lot.
I like that.
Anything
I
else,
get to
Ollie?
ask Pally questions over here.
That's it for me.
There's a
And
Bard
then
question over there.
Duck out behind
yeah.
again.
Beautiful. All right, so that brings
Yeah,
us
we
to
basically just
Marcus.
swapped characters.
I'm
Well-
just gonna hit this guy.
Do it.
So let's see. First quarterstaff attack will be
I knew I would get you.
ooh,
Yeah.
9 to
I knew I
hit.
would get you.
It's not hard to
9 will
work.
miss.
Yeah.
A
No, I know.
20 to hit.
I know.
20
Fuck
will
you.
hit.
Alright, that will be 9
Get
damage.
your Oleander out of here. We know what that is. We know what Oleander is.
And then
Get out.
bonus. You know what? I'm just gonna keep wailing. I
Do it.
will action surge and
See
just
the poison in our
You
midst.
become
I've
the whale
detected it.
lord.
and I'll just keep hitting him. Does a 25 hit?
25 hits.
10 bludgeoning.
Homemade goods for the win. Don't go out and buy your baked goods.
What
4
is this dog looking at here?
I mean, he's certainly taking damage, but
Okay.
he has not been engaged with the
Okay,
rest
okay,
of you,
okay,
so, I mean, he's looking better than the ones inside by a lot.
Hasn't been whacked off as much.
Yeah.
14 hit.
He's just
14
he's
will
just
hit.
doing a one-on-one
Nice.
with
Another
Marcus,
10
you know?
bludgeoning.
He needs a little privacy.
And then
No,
bonus
outside.
You're
action
the
pole
voyeur.
arm.
Quickly catching up to the others.
Bonus action pole arm strike with the other end.
Whack
A
off.
21 to hit.
That'll hit.
Sometimes you just gotta hit that crest and then it's all downhill.
Yeah,
Yep,
okay.
yep.
And that will be 8 bludgeoning damage. And that last damage will also push him back.
Okay.
So now if he wants to attack me, he'll have to walk forward.
You could just run 30 feet back.
Then I take a step back, and with my quarterstaff, I draw a line in the sand.
Nice.
Alright.
It's
Anything
snow
else?
probably, but yeah.
Marcus?
Sorry, pocket sand. Then I draw a line in the sand.
Seriously, that's a full action to do pocket sand?
Oh no.
It was really dramatic one time, and so you just bring sand with you everywhere now. I love that.
Pocket sand has been effective multiple times throughout many of our campaigns.
I'm done.
Brings us to Horrid. The one in front of you still up,
Cool.
but looking real rough.
Awesome. Bam.
Bam away.
Bam away. Bam bam.
Whoa, black feather, bam,
Ambulance.
Well,
Those don't look like high numbers from here.
Porridge just does a little like swing around and seems to be getting ready for something because nothing's hitting, so it can't really.
What'd you roll?
The highest was a 10.
Okay. Unfortunately, yes, that is a miss. So you see Horrid maybe preparing to do something?
Yeah, probably. That's
probably,
what it is.
probably.
Just fumbled it.
Yeah.
And I'm a paladin, which means my action economy is shit.
Yeah.
So,
Anything else?
nope.
Delightful. That brings us to Titus.
Wish I had healing word or something. To,
I'm
like,
just gonna
bonus action.
try to murder the shit out of this dog.
Do it.
Do I get to roll the 2 again?
Because you still have your goat helper.
We're charismatic. We should be able to just be like,
18
That will hit.
and rather than inspiring them, just make them feel good.
and a 17.
That'll hit.
Nice.
Plus a lot.
Yeah.
Plus.
Both
Plus
of the
plus.
plus.
Yeah.
Easy.
This is a 2-handed lightning hammer
Yep.
again.
Don't even need
Are you
So
sword and board?
6
board,
damage
No offhand
and
here.
then 9 lightning damage. 6
6.
bludgeon, 9.
So
that's a
6 little
still.
dots on the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's
So 6 and
better to
6.
say sword and board.
6 plus
Sword,
5
sword.
for the, so
Okay, so 11 and 6.
Yep.
11 bludgeoning,
bludgeoning,
6
6 lightning.
6 lightning. Thank you. I'm new here. And then 9 bludgeoning and another 6
You
lightning.
got it, yeah.
Nice. Good
What was the first one?
numbers.
11, mine,
11 and 6.
11 and 6.
Yep.
And then the second one was
9 and 6.
before you can even get that lightning damage in, this dog drops. And you can see this
You killed a
shadow
dog.
pieces of it stream off and into nothing. And this carcass just left underneath. But he is dead.
You see behind him a little boy. I don't know.
Do I get the. Do I have more actions? Can I do something?
Do you have more actions?
Was that 2 attacks or 1?
I think it was 2.
Oh, okay.
You get a bonus action. That's about it.
Yeah, I don't know that you've got
Well,
any other.
what are the bonus actions? Like my rage?
Yeah, your rage is bonus action. I don't
Like,
know that
I
you have
can't
any
move, can
others.
I?
You can
You can
move.
move. Yeah, you can
Can
move up to
I-
35 feet, I believe.
Can I
40.
jump up?
He has 40.
Can I jump up through the ceiling and land behind the other shadow dog?
That would probably require an action to
Yeah.
get up and maneuver that
I
way.
love that idea.
It's
though.
great. You could do that on your next turn.
This could be good.
But
My
You-
first
you have
camera
enough
squeeze
movement.
didn't create a hole, did it? That I could squeeze through? Alright,
You have
so-
enough movement that you could just run around
I'll say
there.
I'll run 40 feet towards the
Yeah.
other dog.
There you go.
Easy. You can run 35 feet towards the other dog and get right in front of him.
There we go.
Hell yeah.
Show you my
Except-
roles for this character.
I had cheese for breakfast, so every
Oh,
step I was
buddy.
farting away, all my way.
That's
all the way around.
unfortunate.
So as Titus runs by all of you still in the barn, you just hear quack, 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 quack.
Cloud kill.
This, mild stench
Yeah.
behind it. It's not great. Wonderful.
That's what I got.
Anything else, Titus?
Nope. I'm running out farting. I yell good luck to the other 2 that are back there. You guys can handle this, I'm sure.
Which does bring us to the dog's turn.
You were doing so good, buddy.
The
you.
one in.
Oh wait, now you're there?
Yeah.
Oh. On George.
It draws the line in the sand. It just slides across.
Slides, blows the sand away. I'm like, oh.
How does it feel when someone steals your kills? Does it feel good?
It feels
No
so
resentment. All right. The dog inside the barn does not regain its temporal health, so he
Good.
is just going to bite probably Horridge, because you are the one who's been cranking out the most damage.
That
Makes sense.
Even the horror just sits there swinging their hammer over their head.
That is a natural 20.
Oh,
You
shit.
you delayed too long.
I really just wanted to give this guy a chance to run away. He is kind of cute.
That is 4 necrotic damage and 14 piercing.
Does that
Ooh.
affect my hit
18
point max
total.
then?
It does not.
That's nice.
However, make a strength save for me, please.
Ooh. I'm fine with those. No, I'm not. That's a 12.
You are knocked prone as this
Damn.
dog latches onto you for a moment and just pulls, dragging you down to the ground.
Oh no, bad boy. Bad. Off. Down.
And the other one was gonna go after Marcus, but Titus just slid right in a flurry of sand, and he's gonna bite you.
Oh, fuck. I should have thought about that. I forgot this is the second time we're doing this, not the first.
That is a 17 to hit.
16 armor, so,
So
it hits.
yes, that will hit.
Yeah.
For 6 points of necrotic and 9 points of piercing.
Ooh, 15.
Christ.
You-
Ooh, I'm glad that's not me.
I used up all of my health.
You're just like, you guys got this, I'm sure.
It's just a shadow dog latched to my face. Just swinging around.
Oh man.
He bites and then retracts, right?
Yeah, he doesn't. He doesn't latch onto you.
Okay.
But go ahead and make a strength saving throw for me, please.
20, right?
Yeah.
18.
Oh yeah, plus 9.
18 plus. Wait, where's the 9?
Right there,
yours?
it says strength.
Oh, 7?
My
Is that
eyesight's
7?
bad, so you,
Oh, yeah, so
you know better than
18
me.
plus 7.
So yes, you succeed. His dog, you feel him try to pull, but you dig your heels in and like wrench back, ready to prepared for him to pull, and he is unable to drag you down. But that is their turn. Everybody else who has stuff is run off the board, and it doesn't matter. So that brings us back to
Still
Casimir.
matter. All right, I'm gonna look down at Horridge, who I was really relying on to help me out here, and
Anytime now.
I'm gonna take my packed weapon, and I'm gonna say, "Don't worry, I'll help you." And I'm going to take my first attack. What?
Bart. Explain.
That is going to be a 24 to hit.
That will hit.
Damn.
Fuck.
That is going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
And he is down in
Oh,
a vapor
very
of
nice.
smoke and shadow as it streams out of his body. He collapses.
So yeah, you guys had it.
And I'll turn around and I'll think to myself, Wow, that big guy really believed in me. I'll reach down with my bonus action. Can I help Horridge to their feet?
Sure, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you.
Lifting Horridge up. And that is my turn. Or actually, because I do have movement left, I will then 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just kind of slide out there to see what's going on.
Delightful.
right.
You see Titus grappling with this other dog out here, shirtless and
And I'll stand there
bleeding all over the place.
with my weapon. I will actually just dismiss the weapon, and I'll be like, "You got this, Titus." And I'll just stand there with my hands on my hips, like
I got a dog in my face. I know I fucking
you
go.
gotta believe in each other. That's the message that Casimir's taken away. That's my turn.
There you go. Excellent. That brings us to Ollie.
Um,
Both the dogs in the barn have perished. There is the one left who is currently ripping Titus's face off.
Trying to.
Trying to.
You can't see it though. It is around the corner from that stone.
yeah.
Yeah, he did back
It's
up
the one
on
that you
us.
clocked earlier.
Yeah,
and
I
told
probably saw him go around the corner.
Oh, 100%.
and
You
then
saw
just hear him
Titus
going,
run over-
"Oh, my face! Oh, it's eating my face!"
Yeah, this is
dog,
what
bad
you
dog.
see. This is like the boulder.
All
Wait,
right.
isn't that technically a trap he just set up?
Maybe.
Because I have advantage against traps.
No,
It
that's
wasn't a
specifically
trap in
trap
that
set,
sense.
yeah.
It was just you walking in and
I
getting
just
bit in the
beat
face.
There's a difference between a trap and it's a
I'm
trap.
gonna kind
How
of
does it feel?
diagonal so that I can see where. Yeah.
He's just being helpful.
And-
He's protecting you.
Is it actively biting me right now?
That's the
So,
problem. My turn is
it will
next.
Bitten and
Will
let
have
go.
already bitten. Okay.
He just took the damage for me.
Yeah, pretend he's like still like half on top of me, and I'm pushing him. I'm starting to push him off me.
Mhm.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the bite itself has been released.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to once again cast command.
Okay.
And I'm going to say,
Oh, natural 20, my friend. So that is a negative.
Damn. well, I'm gonna anyway. I'm gonna say,
I like
bad boy.
I like that you have this dog biting off your face, and everybody behind you is just going, "You got this, Titus!" And then the other person goes, "Bad boy!" And that's all the help you're getting.
Um,
I'm fucking trying.
and I'm gonna then. You haven't used my bardic yet, right?
Nope.
So you still have.
Neither
it.
of us have.
All right then. I guess bonus action. Can I try to throw a dagger? Yeah, I guess I can try to throw a dagger, right?
No.
To a dog that's
As a
currently on
bonus
top
action?
of
Oh
me.
no,
Not a
because I don't
bonus
have quick
action.
toss.
You're not
So close.
Yeah, okay. Then bonus action, I'm gonna say, "Go get him, Titus!"
For the third time, I'm fucking trying.
Oh wow.
Which brings us to
You got
Marcus.
this.
So Marcus is here, and everyone like cheer on this Titus character. So Marcus is going to move behind the dog.
All right.
Can we play with flanking?
Yeah, we can play with
Oh,
flanking.
We are flanking. And Marcus is actually also gonna go, "Yeah, you got this, Titus." And with that, I'm going to take the attack action and use the superiority die
Mhm.
to use commanding strike.
Hell yeah!
So you get to take an attack right now on the dog. And because we are flanking it, it's at advantage.
Oh, that's a
Nice.
dope ability.
And since I got the companion, I get the roll 2.
Yeah.
The companion did not move with you,
Oh,
so
balls.
Flavor
But you're
wise,
flanking
But
though,
you are
right?
flanking,
Yeah,
so
you
yes.
roll
flavor
two.
wise, say I trip the dog and it's on the ground, and you just see an great, excellent opportunity just to go smash.
All right.
And you get to roll that twice.
Okay.
Yep, and you do the higher of the two. Okay.
9.
Plus 8 is 17.
17, that is going to be a hit.
There you go.
Roll for damage now.
Yes, sir.
I'm gonna light this bitch on fire.
Do it.
And now they're prone. This is a melee attack. Is that an auto crit?
It's not prone.
It's not actually
Oh, right,
prone.
right,
That was
it's
just
more
for flavor. But
So 9 bludgeoning damage, 3 lightning damage.
Very nice.
on top of that, with commanding strike, I get to roll my die and add to the damage, so it adds another 8 damage.
Nice.
Very
'Cause I rolled an
nice.
And another 8, you said?
Yeah, I just really believe in Titus.
And all of a sudden, this dog, who was not looking great to begin with, is now looking About as good as our good friend Casimir is.
Hey,
All right.
Casimir's not the worst.
charisma 19.
Is he still up?
He is still up.
I was not expecting him to be up for that. So now I guess I'll just attack with my second attack. Which will be a 17 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
6 bludgeoning. Is he still up?
He is still up.
Good, because I just did some bludgeoning damage to him. I have to move him 5 feet. I'm gonna move him away from Titus.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Oh wait, you already used your.
He did.
Oh, he did.
Still,
Never mind.
outstanding gameplay though.
In that case, let's see. Oh, yeah, I'll move him away, and then I'll just attack him a 3rd time with my bonus action polearm
Yep.
for a 12 to hit.
That is going to miss, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Unforge, as it were.
And then.
Got him.
And then I'll take a step back away from him.
Were you in melee?
I am,
Yeah.
so
So that
he'll
is
get an
a
attack
product
on me.
opportunity.
It's like having Hannah here with us. Still get
Ooh,
you.
that is not. And as he lunges for you, he does trip. Doesn't fully go prone, but you see him kind of snag down for a moment, and you would imagine that the next attack against him is going to have advantage.
Nice. I reach for my pocket sand and realize I'm all out.
Rough. That is going to bring us to Horge, though, if you are done, Marcus.
We're just gonna move pretty much as far as he can
Yep.
without dashing.
Put a hand onto Casimir's shoulder, and you feel a warmth kind of flow into you that's very calming and relaxing as you gain 10 points from my lay on hands.
Oh, phenomenal.
And Horage says,
that real
Yeah.
quick.
You did a good job.
Oh,
and then Barry also just like comes out. It's like,
there you go.
Okay.
we can't get
Yeah.
all the way over the dog.
Is he
It's all
bluffing
good.
right now?
I'll start
He's
petting the
bluffing
goat.
right now.
All right, that is your turn, Horge. That brings us to Titus.
Can I use my restorative ointment in mid-battle?
Yeah. It's a
Yeah.
bonus action to do so.
Oh, it's a bonus action.
Yeah.
Okay, so I can
Using,
move, attack, and use my ointment.
Mhm.
Yes.
Fuck yeah, let's get it going. All right, this motherfucker.
Oh, you have advantage, right?
Yes.
'Cause,
Yeah.
I got advantage.
Yeah, so roll twice, take the higher of the two.
12
Right.
and 9.
So 12 plus 8, right?
20.
Yeah,
Dirty
20.
That will hit.
It will hit. Now roll for damage. Two-handed lightning as always.
Yeah.
Almost.
Nice. So that's 10, 8.
It's 8
Bludgeoning.
bludgeoning, 5 lightning.
And with that, this last dog already succumbing to
Nice.
Marcus's prowess,
Nice.
clubbed in with the head by Titus as this flurry of sparks just shoot out. And you all find yourselves out of
but-
initiative.
You have bested me.
Were these like
Can I do my
Remember
bonus action
me.
before we move on?
Yes.
I'm going to use a restorative ointment
nice? Nice.
for 5.
5 plus 5.
Right? Is that how that works?
You wrote that so small.
Yeah, it's my
2d8
handwriting, I apologize.
heal.
Is it Kegamon's ointment?
Cure
Oh.
poison plus disease. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's those two.
Yeah. So you get
5.
5
So I get
health.
5. As I heal
and
myself,
if you were poisoned or diseased, you would
It would've
cure
cured.
poison.
so as I heal
Alright.
myself, I say the Emperor protects. And I'm done with the references for a second, I promise.
Are you sure?
No.
We'll find out.
Casimir thinks
Do
about
these
what are the
return to
emperors?
being regular dogs when in their death?
Make an investigation check.
7.
Yeah.
Can I go and look at that crab again?
Yeah,
Oh, I
absolutely.
forgot about
Why are
the
there
crab.
crabs? Is
I'm gonna
it still
go in.
alive?
Can I-
Is the crab alive?
And Horage is going to go over to Brissa as well.
Same.
Ooh, that was a scary dog situation.
Are you still
there.
invisible?
No,
No,
it was only
Oh,
Okay.
it's only for one
Yeah,
turn.
It's
Is
only
it-
for one.
Is this a regular crab?
It appears to be, if just looking at it. Are you picking it up?
I'll pick it up.
You pick up this crab, reach out, it crawls up into you. And
What?
Into?
not into your hand.
Oh. So now we-
Now we are getting freaky.
It's like scare. I thought like underneath skin.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
thought.
mummy
Yeah, I was like, this is
Into your hand. I cannot talk. And the moment that it kind of settles into you, you feel a little voice begin in the back of your brain. Hi,
Oh no.
Oh, thanks for picking me up.
Our least smartest guy is talking to the crowd.
I'm looking around. Like, does anybody else seem to be reacting to this?
No.
I can.
I think
Titus
you're the
is-
only one in there.
Wait,
Titus is
do I
scrolling back.
hear
I'm gonna hold
a
the crab.
conversation
You do
happening because
not.
I have my speak with my beast.
I'm gonna
Do
hold this
not.
crab up very close, and I'm going to say, "Are you talking to me?"
Yeah, buddy, I am.
Titus is standing in the doorway wondering what is going
Titus
on.
You
Look,
see
there's a-
Casimir standing there holding this crab, looking very confused.
Can I, like, looking at this crab? Do I get the sense that this crab is an evil crab?
Make an insight check.
Evil crab must smash.
Please be evil crab.
I won't know. That is going to be a 9.
You don't get the sense that he's evil necessarily.
Oh,
He's a blue crab.
barn crab. What do you want? Why are you here?
Well,
You're so far away from the ocean.
Well, yeah, but you see the lake's right over there, but that's not really the issue. The issue is I've been cursed,
Oh.
and now you share that with me because you picked me up.
Well, sharing's good.
Sharing is good. My name's Larry.
Well, that's one bad Larry.
Larry, what's the curse that we have now?
Well, I'm a crab,
Yeah.
and you get to be my partner.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, that doesn't really explain it to me very well.
Yeah, that's all I got for you.
Okay. But I'm not going to be like a crab or anything.
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm on board with this. I'm going to take the crab and I'll just put it on my shoulder like a parrot. And I'll say, do you need something to eat? I don't really know what crabs eat.
He clicks his claws a little bit. Ooh, yeah, that would be great, actually. Got any little little fishies or maybe some plants?
I've got some sage.
I don't think I've ever eaten just straight sage.
Take off a bottle. It's like dried. So it's not like any way meant to be eaten. But I don't know this. This is a crab. I've never fed a crab before. I'll try to feed him some dried sage.
You see, he
It's
kind of like
sage
looks
jerky.
at it and he tries to nibble, but he's like, "Man, it does not taste good."
This might be part of your curse. And I'll put it back. Do I feel any different now that I have been cursed by this crab named Larry?
You do not.
Okay. I feel like this isn't a curse. This is a
Larry.
blessing.
Just got a little friend.
Yeah. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
take this.
a friend who can talk to you.
Yeah.
You're never gonna
He
be alone
does tell
again.
you that I have no idea how I was like I interacted with a witch baby,
A
and
witch.
then the next thing I knew I was a crab.
Larry, you don't need to justify your existence to me. Okay?
Is
I
he
think
the only
it's-
one that can hear Larry?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
100%.
So Titus looks over his shoulder and says that Casimir's gone fucking nuts. He's got a crab on his shoulder and
What?
we need help.
During this, I think Horridge and Marcus are like, Horridge is just like, your barn should be fine now. Took care of all the weird shadowy dogs.
Oh, thank you. And she kind of hustles forward, goes in.
Oh, but it sounds like maybe you should wait just a little bit.
And
Oh,
Horridge
uh,
goes on ahead to go see what's up
okay.
with Casimir.
Yeah, I'll wait here.
And while she's waiting there, I like to introduce myself. Hello, I'm Marcus. I'm
Oh,
here to help.
I-
Is this your farm?
No, well, kind of. It's, my mom's, Emberly Thistleberry. She's out right now, but,
Do y'all need an extra hand on the farm?
yeah, we always need help.
Okay. I'm just traveling through this, helping with. I named up Olivier.
Oh, there, Sarah.
But afterwards, Olivier. Afterwards, if y'all need a hand, I can stay and be a farmhand.
Yeah, if you wanna, maybe come back tomorrow. Mom's kind of busy today with the feast coming up and trying to get all the livestock squared away, but, yeah, we might be able to, sure.
Okay. That'd be appreciated. You mentioned that that's where the milk was? Is that what we're
Yeah.
here to get?
Yeah, Olive there asked for some milk for the ritual, So I got some together for you. It's just in the barn because I wasn't sure when you were coming. So
Okay.
I didn't knock the
Is
milk
there
jugs
milk in
over
there?
fighting, did I?
Where's the milk?
it's in the very back room, and kind of like that back corner. Yep.
All right, and I guess we'll.
Make my way into.
Yep.
Hearing from Titus that Casimir's lost it,
Okay, we gotta go back to that.
Horridge is just gonna come in and check on the new child, and see. Does Horridge
Did we
see
see
the
the
crab?
crab?
on
Oh,
his shoulder?
there's 100% just a little blue
Hey,
crab now
Horridge,
sitting on
do you see this
Casimir.
crab? His
Yeah.
name is Larry.
Oh, that's good. Are
Yeah.
you sure he doesn't just have a friend?
Let's go.
I don't know. He just started. He picked up the crab and just started talking
Make
to it.
an
Oh.
insight
Divine
check.
sense.
What does divine sense do?
Good evil fae.
Not Fae.
Oh, you can.
As
Undead,
well.
Undead.
fiends, fae can detect anything not behind cover within 30 feet.
Thank you, Paladin.
So it is distinctly none of those.
Okay.
Is it literally just a crab?
You would get the
No
sense
way.
probably fairly good aligned.
Okay.
Okay.
I mean, maybe closer to a neutral, but not.
Detecting of magic.
For sure, this crab pops up with an
Enchantment
enchantment on it.
or transmutation would be my guess.
Or both.
Or both. Damn.
Do I get
Illusion.
anything from Casimir? Because apparently you are.
It is in
also-
fact transmutation
Would you cast detect
at its
EG?
core, but it's twisted, it's warped, it's not really true.
It's a curse.
It is a curse, and you can see that little tendrils of it extending out and wrapping around Casimir.
Oh.
And
Yeah, we're
the two of
cursed.
these creatures appear inextricably linked at this point.
He's a crab, and I'm not really sure what my curse is. I guess I just have a crab.
Does Horridge have any insight into any more like the nature of this curse?
Make an Arcana check.
Cool.
While
Roll
this is going
good.
down, Titus's hammer starts
cocked.
giving off
Thank God.
like
Oh, that's in my
AC
purse
power
now.
lightning, like a Tesla coil, in preparation of something bad happening.
No,
Just no.
that's a curse.
Oh,
Definitely a
there.
curse.
Yep.
That's cursed. Where'd you
am I getting any vibes off of this thing? This
What'd you roll?
crab? I didn't roll yet.
You're getting
Okay.
crabby vibes.
It's a
He's a
crab.
mouse.
I'm
It
gonna
appears
look
to be a
around
crab.
at everybody. I'm gonna say,
Regular-ass
look,
crab.
Regular ass brew crab.
I know that this seems suspicious to all of you. I can tell that there's a little bit of tension around my friend
Does that have
Larry.
anything to do with what's
Let me alleviate your tension, okay? There's a lake really nearby, and that's
Okay.
where Larry came from.
So maybe he should go back to the lake.
No, he's cursed.
And linked.
Oh,
Well, and very
Larry
specifically,
told
it
you that
didn't
he was
come from
cursed.
the lake.
Yeah.
Does
He
he
says to you.
Does he remember before crab time?
Larry,
did he get-
do you remember before you were a crab?
I know there was a before, but I don't really remember.
How did he get from here, or from the lake over to here?
He doesn't really remember before being a crab, but he's sure he was something else. And then he said he isn't really sure how he got here or much of anything, really.
Oh, besides a baby witch?
Well, best keep him with you, and
Say baby.
and maybe we don't touch Casimir for now. If apparently you get it by picking things up.
It's pretty cool, though. I mean,
What was your
do you
Arcana
want to
check?
hold him?
7.
Horridge.
But I can make inferences.
You can make inferences, and certainly having detected magic and looked at that and like the base knowledge that you have of those things, it appears as though the curse for its component parts is complete.
Oh, so it's done now.
So touching either one of them is probably not going to have any effect at the moment.
Cool.
While
I
this
mean,
is
you
happening,
can touch him, but just
Should we kill it?
no.
Should we
No,
kill
I don't
both of
think
them?
so. No.
But
You were doing
that
so
would
good.
break the curse.
while this is happening, I go pick up my pocket sand.
One.
Pick up your
Two. Are
rocket
you
sand.
okay?
Make a
Sand check?
investigation check just for flavors.
While he does that, a quick recap. So we have a crab, we have milk, and we get, what did we get from the Maester's assistant?
he handed you the note,
And
the
these stones?
13 stones
and
with
the
different symbols.
bulb,
And
Oh,
then
represented by the
11. Investigation.
Investigation.
Can we, as a group, just show all these things to Brissa to see what she makes of it?
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah. Good call.
As you're kind of gathering your sand, though, Marcus, you do note something kind of sticking out underneath from one of these dogs. If I can find my thing.
I love how she's integrating the sand into this. It's perfect.
Hey, is that Updog?
What's up, dog?
Underneath, you
I
can
don't
see
know,
just the
what's up with
beginning
you?
of like the mouth of this brass bottle sticking out from underneath the body of one of these dogs.
Oh.
If you would like
A
to,
brass ball.
a brass bottle.
I would like to investigate the brass bottle.
Are you picking it up? Are you just looking at it? Are you?
I'll pick it up and look at it. I mean, it can't
Hey,
be
what's up? I'm
two
wearing
cursed
the
items in the
bottle. I'm
same
also
scene. No
cursed.
way.
One of us is already cursed. Let's just go for it.
Pick up the bottle.
As you pick it up,
Cursed.
it is very distinctly not cursed. It is a brass bottle which weighs about 1 pound, and it does have a lead-stoppered mouth.
Is the mouth currently stopped?
It is currently stopped.
Titus doesn't know much, but Titus knows lead is dangerous.
Wait, you just say brass bottle, but lead cap. I open it and look inside.
Oh, dumb.
Is it like a bottle or like a flask?
It's like a round. It's
We're
like
gonna have to fight him now.
it's like a cross between the two. It's a round bottle part, and it's got a little nozzle
Gotcha.
I
top.
like those
Okay.
pomegranate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
As you remove this stopper, immediately outpours this overflowing amount of smoke.
Oh!
Can I stop it immediately as that happens?
You can.
Okay.
An ever smoking bottle.
It is an ever-smoking bottle.
Kara knows this. Porridge isn't there.
Does it require attunement?
It does not.
Okay.
So you, and if I assume you would have Horridge maybe identify it. You have it? No, you don't. I am.
Porridge isn't
Losing
great
my
for
mind.
that.
Okay, I mean, can I,
Do I see this smoke thing happening?
Oh yeah.
Can I do another restorative ointment just in case things go
You
haywire?
choose to, absolutely.
can I make
Hold on.
an Arcana check to see if I just know
Yeah,
what
go
this
ahead.
item is?
Because I only have
8.
35 health. I'm hurting.
I mean,
We can take a rest.
Okay.
you've maybe heard of like a
Sorry. But
ever-smoking bottle.
we're gonna
Okay.
take a short
I
rest.
was gonna say, we'll take a short rest.
You've never
Yes.
encountered one, so like
Porridge
what it
isn't
actually
for that.
does.
Porridge has-
But you know, it may be self-explanatory.
Porridges.
I'll just hold on to it and maybe just
Maybe
investigate
we
at the
should
next
rest while
opportunity.
we,
Cuddle with it at the next opportunity.
There you go.
You take a rest. Like
Yes, Horridge.
Two things.
Yes.
Thing number one.
catch your breath.
Were these dogs undead?
No.
Did I feel my little ring get a little warm?
Yes.
Sweet. I got a little warm ring.
Good, it's cold out here.
And then Horridge is gonna just ask for permission first before starting to build a little campfire so we can discuss strategy.
Okay. Bristol would say, yeah, just avoid maybe the fields and like where the animals are.
House like right out there in the.
Oh yeah,
The yard.
that'll work.
Okay.
Have we received the jugs of milk at this point?
Having been informed that everything is safe, she would go back into the back and retrieve the bottle of milk that she had set aside for you and hand it over.
Can I also ask Bristle, could you point us where the gate of the farm is? We showed her the things, right? So the first line of this says at the gate of the farm. So I like to ask her, where is the gate of the farm?
And you see she points south, and not too far away you can actually see a road that begins to lead off down out of town, and maybe the forest a little bit further out beyond that way.
While this discussion's happening, can Titus take a rest? Is that okay?
You can begin one if you would like.
Can I suggest?
There's a lovely fire that's being started by Horridge
Mhm.
out in the
So
little yard.
I'll waddle over to the fire, start to take a rest,
All right.
regen some HP.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
Don't roll
sounds-
yet. We might get interrupted.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you all make your way over to this campfire that Horage is starting. You can be in a short rest if you would like.
While we're short resting, I just want to like look over this note and try to get a better sense of what pieces we need to get for this ritual.
Yeah,
It's
looks like one of them is
cryptic
milk.
meanings. Well, we got the milk.
There's also sap from a tree.
Yeah, the sap from the tree.
Snowdrops.
Horage thinks back to the field.
And what are do the stones actually have symbols on them?
Mhm.
Somewhere like okay.
Exactly as they are.
Exactly as they are. Can I see those? I want to see what the symbols are.
Whoever's taking a
It's
short
actually a coaster.
Holy would be
Yeah.
looking at them as well to
Oh,
figure
good
out what
use.
they
Oh,
are.
that's good thinking. Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Thank you.
while you, those who are taking a short rest around the campfire
Yep.
feel that the campfire is a little bit extra warm, and you get 5 temp HP.
Five what?
Ooh.
5 temporary HP.
Is it only if we successfully finish the short rest? Okay.
Do we finish the short rest?
You may successfully complete
Oh,
a short rest.
love that.
Nice.
And Horage would like
Roll all 5? Or
Horage would be
Your
like
choice.
Roll up to 5.
Up to 5.
Up to 5.
And during the short rest,
would
could I
roll
investigate
based
the
on how much damage you've taken?
bottle?
Yeah.
I would
Nice.
probably roll
Absolutely.
4,
Okay.
because you're gonna get, if you roll 4, you get 16 automatically plus whatever you get. So that's 12 plus, so that's already 26.
Okay.
No. 12, 28.
28.
I don't know. It's just
28.
Should I only do
die
one
number,
then?
not plus
Do I only get
It
5
is plus con.
It is
rolls
plus con.
Per day, yeah.
Per day.
per day? Okay, yeah. So yeah, let me just do 1 then. And I'll save 2.
I
Plus
will-
con per die.
That's alright. You're still close to full, so that's
I'm gonna use
another,
all of them.
Oh, you are hurt.
I was pretty dinged up too. Yeah, I used 3 out of 5 of my hit dice.
Damn.
59 plus 5.
Do you want to use? Do you serenade us during the short rest?
What?
Do Bard gets that yet? Maybe
Yeah.
they don't.
Song of Rest, I think, is level 6.
Yeah, I don't have it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
I
never
probably
mind.
wouldn't.
Your song of rest is telling us about the
Pass
baking
out some of
recipes.
my- yeah, I pass out some of my breakfast bars.
Yay, I'm back up to full.
No, you should have Song of Rest. It's a second level thing.
No.
Is it?
Oh, I'm thinking of Font of Inspiration.
It's a D6 at level 2.
Font of Inspiration.
But that's
is
if,
5.
you know, Ollie cares about us.
Also, maybe it's because my I have this thing. Yeah, maybe it's a different subclass.
No, that's all bards.
That's all bards.
I'm not seeing it anywhere.
You should have Song of Rest at second level for a bard.
You have it. Hondo P.
If you are a level 2 bard or higher, you have it.
You have 2 bards telling you have it, man.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing. It's not showing up on my board.
Where are you
Your
looking?
board fucking sucks.
Or on my character sheet, in my features and traits page.
It might be in your actions list.
We can't hide around some different places.
I'm checking all of them. No.
Well, trust us.
Maybe,
Well,
It's
maybe
there.
he's just
alright,
not
so
a
yeah, I
musical
mean,
bird.
if
It's a different kind of bird.
Assuming I have it, then I get it. I'm not giving you my whole thing. I don't want the whole.
It's an extra 1d6 for
Okay, so an extra
if you are
1d6.
performing while you
Okay.
rest.
Okay, so I'd be
Hey,
like,
what bardic
my
we've been
performance
giving
would
out?
just be
Is it?
D8s.
Okay.
my performance would just be
You doubting the bard?
what are you doubting that I'm a bard?
I'm doubting that you're a full bard,
I
man.
mean, oddly enough, I am. I thought I wasn't, but I'm gonna.
He doesn't even know
be
the Song of
handing
Rest.
out
Is he even
some
a
of my
bard?
There you go.
That's my
There you go.
performance.
All right.
Is that an extra temp or regular?
Regular.
Oh, love that. And do you guys roll it or do I?
They roll it. So that each person who uses hit die can do an extra 1d6
I'm gonna roll for Matt.
I'm all the way back to full.
if they choose.
All right, he gets an extra 1. So
Okay.
he's back to 16.
Alright, so we are resting.
You learn that this bottle
We aren't
is
just resting, we're rested.
Oh.
We're-
to
We're
remove the
good.
stopper.
Gucci.
A cloud of thick smoke pours out in a 60-foot radius from the bottle. Cloud's area is heavily obscured. Each minute the bottle remains open, and within the cloud, the radius increases by 10 feet until it reaches its maximum radius of 120. Cloud persists as long as the bottle is open. Closing the bottle requires you to speak its command word as an action. You get the sense that you can set this. And once the bottle is closed, the cloud disperses after 10 minutes. Moderate wind can also disperse it.
Okay. Take the bottle and kind of like similar to how like people like have a gourd hanging from their belt. Hang the bottle there.
Cool.
It's a really exciting thing to find while you have blind fight.
I mean, I got a crab.
Probably be on our way then. Thank you, Brisa.
Oh, yeah, you're welcome. Was there anything else? Not that I really know what I'm doing,
Oh,
but...
just the direction of the gate, please.
You want to come with us?
Oh,
You probably should stay behind.
I mean, yeah, if you want me to, I can, but,
Are you a good fighter?
It's not my... She gestures to the farm.
It seems like you have a lot of tending to do with all these
Forge
bodies.
puts a little like hand on her shoulder and opens up his tin of cookies,
Oh, thank you.
and then gets out his alchemy jug and just pours her a little cup of warm milk.
Oh, you're the best. Thank
Happy
you.
Imbolc.
It's so cold today. It is still snowing lightly.
Like it?
Thank you. Yeah, the end of the farm heading out of town is that way. She points to the south, and looking out across the fields, you can see this dirt path that does wind out and kind of follows the path between the lake you can see on the one side and the forest on the other for a little bit before it disappears off the horizon. And you did get everything that you needed, right?
Kara thinks so.
Have we missed anything based on the
And you're showing her everything that you have.
Yeah.
I thought we did, but now that she asked that, I begin to doubt.
Turn to
I'm
Larry,
showing
and I'll say, Larry, is there anything that we
Oh
left?
god.
I don't know. I'm a crab. Yes.
Trickle of sap from a tree. Does Forge get the sense that that's maple syrup?
Yes.
Cool.
Do you have any maple syrup?
Can I see the bead?
Oh, no.
Do you know who has it this time of year?
Oh!
Would
I have some at my baker's?
Yeah, I mean, I imagine.
Oh, I've got some over at my
probably.
bakery. I can just swing by
But,
there on the way out.
I don't.
Does it
All
need
of
to
their
be fresh?
Sarah was here. He said something about candles and the milk and some stuff from the sanctuary, which I think is what you've got here, and that's all he said. So I don't know.
Do you know where we can find candles?
From the sanctuary.
No, I think this
Maybe.
and the bulb is from the sanctuary. Is that right?
So we need candles.
Titus has not eaten the bulb yet.
Good job.
Excellent.
Proud of you.
So we need candles now.
Probably, or maybe something to light or hold fire.
Oh, I think
We have
that's
torches.
fine, yeah.
I don't know exactly how it works, but he said something about candles.
Do you know where we can find candles in town?
I mean, most of the stores would carry them, but it is in bulk, so the stores would be closed.
Your mother wouldn't happen to have any of the good beeswax candles laying around. would
She might. Give me 1 minute, and she runs back into the house.
While Brissa is doing that, Titus is preparing for a little B&E.
I'm going to take out my orb and ponder it.
Ponder your orb.
You might.
You hear Larry in your head. Oh,
No, I
that's
have
a really
torches.
pretty
What
orb.
does Larry think of your orb?
I'll hold the orb up for Larry.
That's
and
a
I'll
really
say,
pretty orb. Well, that was awesome.
Thanks, Larry.
Yeah.
What did Larry
What do you
say?
do
I
with
can't
it?
hear him.
He said it was pretty awesome.
That's not like that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a good orb.
He's a pretty cool crab.
I'm not really sure what it is supposed to do, but I like to think about it a lot.
Is
Yeah,
it like
no,
my
I think
hammer?
the
Do you
other
kill
one's
stuff with it?
No, it's really more a reflection piece.
Quiet contemplation, meditation.
After
Yeah.
about 15 minutes, we'll say, during the rest, Brissa would come back with 2 candles for you, Horridge, and she would hand them over.
How much did Horridge have left over from the ring? Or is that all my money went to the ring?
All of your money went to the ring.
Cool. Horridge would like...
I'll reach into my stuff and I'll pull out a lamp, and
Okay.
I'll give it to this person, and I'll say,
Oh,
"Thank you for giving us this light, and take some in return."
Thank you. You as well.
And have a few breakfast bars.
You'll need oil for it. I'm keeping the oil. I might need that.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Okie doke
I
now.
think.
On we go.
Let's go, Larry, and we'll make our way off down the path.
both doing almost so much better.
Alright, and at
I
this
just
point,
met
we
you.
are going to take a short break while we do map changes, get everything set,
Okay.
and we will return in 10 minutes. Stay attuned to our dial.
Somewhere down there.
Somewhere down there.
Wait, I wrote this.
Hello and welcome back to our wonderful Imbolc adventure, where we are setting out away from town here in a moment
Can you pass me a paper towel?
to do stuff and things. We'll see. Was there anything else that you guys wanted to do with either the town itself or with Brissa before you set out?
Does Brissa have any like? We're in the farm. We're in the barn. There's a bunch of hay. Is there any like hay that's still like relatively green, or like
The stuff in the barn,
green straw like reed like plants?
not so
Realize
much.
that.
We're coming up at the end of the winter season. Like, it's beginning to shift into spring. Most everything that's been gathered is either dried or well preserved at this point. There's not a lot of fresh still. The
Is
world
there-
hasn't restarted. It's beginning to. but,
Okay.
She kind of nods to all of you and waves at the end of your rest as you're picking up ready to go and says, good luck everyone. It shouldn't be too much of an issue because it's kind of a crappy day and the Kalic's supposed to be asleep, but good luck.
Bye, Brissa.
Bye, Brissa. Hope you find your mom.
See you at the dinner. Larry just
What
kind
did
of
she
does the
say?
claw.
Was asleep?
Calyx.
What's that?
I wouldn't worry about it.
Calyx,
They're
right?
they're asleep.
Do I have to make a check for like extra stuff, or should I just like have Tina relay what Horridge knows?
Just for funsies,
For
make
funsies.
an Arcana or a History check. Your choice.
She said it should be asleep.
We'll probably be fine.
I feel like the word
17
"should"
either
is an
way.
important word in
Let's
that
go
sentence.
Let's go with Arcana, because that seems like a Horridge thing. It's less historical and more folklory.
Okay. The Kalic, as Horridge retails to you, is not necessarily a god, but certainly a very powerful figure. There are differing stories about whether she's an old woman or whether she is a giant. Some cases say both, some places say neither, some places say one or the other. But theoretically, she is the Queen of Winter, if you will. She is the consort of the Holly King. She is also responsible for the creation of the land. It is her labor that brought it into existence. And she represents kind of that end path where the things go back to rest.
I jog towards the end of this path that is the dirt road in front of us.
Is the Lady of the Well of Life then Calyx? With my check?
With that check, you would imagine not.
Okay.
Life is not necessarily the Kalic strong suit.
Okay.
She is more the end of life. She's the
Gotcha.
end of the journey, not necessarily the
rest,
beginning.
not the awakening.
Yes.
So is
So
the
she's chaos.
Maybe.
so is like the Imbolc a balance, like a shift of power from Calyx to the
And so
Lady of Life?
certainly you would know that Yule was the high point of the Holly King's reign. That is the height of his power. That is when darkness is at its strongest. We are beginning to shift away from that. The days are still short, but they are getting longer. And so you know that this is where the world is beginning to wake up again.
So those flowers that Horridge picked,
Yep.
those snowdrops?
They were not.
Okay. They're dried and in his pack, so there's that.
There's
Can
the-
I druid craft some of these flowers that we need?
What the fuck are you?
This guy's trying to move into the town, right?
Yep.
Gleaned that. Okay, cool.
What is? Actually, go ahead.
I like that.
Can I druid craft some flowers that we need?
You have Druidcraft?
I do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, so if I see you using Druidcraft,
Yeah.
oh, could you grow some reeds, straw reeds, for me?
Like off of you?
No, like on the ground, so I could take it.
I guess, yeah, but when you grow something, that takes from something else. Is it for a noble purpose?
Yeah, it's
Oh, okay.
for Imbolc.
Yeah, sure. I'll druid craft some reeds for this guy. And then I'll
Okay.
druid craft some flowers. Do I know what these flowers are?
Snowdrops, yeah, absolutely. They're even the flower that's drawn there.
This one.
Oh.
It's the little
This is the thing.
Yeah.
droopy one.
I'll just try to create, using Druidcraft, like a little patch of these flowers.
You need my bulb? Or are we saving this?
We're gonna save
probably.
that. No, don't.
Save
Wait
it?
for the ritual.
What if we just put it in the ground?
How about we bring it with us?
Okay.
Should I carry it internally?
No.
And
How
as
about I take that?
Titus lost his bulb. Titus is sad.
and as we travel, I want to take the reed and start making a Bridget's cross
Okay.
out of it.
Absolutely. Make a performance check.
Me?
Yes,
Oh,
you.
no.
Just to see how well
Alright.
you're doing it. It's not necessarily like a true perform, but
Okay.
It's a sleight of performance.
sleight of performance.
Couldn't you ask for
As
something
we are
I'm good at?
walking from the gate, Porridge would be keeping an eye out for hoofprints.
17.
a perception check.
Oh, yeah, the horses ran away.
I forgot about that.
That's not why.
How far from the farm are we?
I mean, you're just beginning to set out.
Can I scream back at Brissa? What about your horses?
No, that's not okay. It's in the. We have to.
Okay, yeah.
It's a thing.
Fuck Brissa, we're going.
No, I.
I need to
Yeah,
say
fuck Brissa.
that my proficiency in carpenter's tools or woodcarver's tools would help me with this task.
Mm,
We have weavers, no?
Huh?
Need something for weaving, no?
yeah, no.
Is there a weaver's kit?
There is a weaver's kit.
Okay,
so
then
yeah.
never mind. That makes sense. 17.
Okay, I mean, it's a respectable looking one. It's been a while since you've seen one, but you got the right idea. You've managed to kind of twist and turn and knot them in the correct places. So it's coming out looking like a cross.
Bless you. Thank you.
Porridge rolled a 3 on that there perception check.
You know,
But-
it's been snowing a lot, and
Porridge can use his words and says,
Oh, by the way, I'm not seeing it. It's real snowy. But also, if anyone sees tracks, we have to be on the lookout for hoofprints in the snow.
Are there hoofprints?
make a perception check.
Can I make a perception check?
Anybody
as
who
well?
would like to can make a
I
perception
just- I
check.
got a 7.
It's been snowing a lot, my friend.
15.
4.
16.
Oh.
Get the battle out of the way before
Yeah.
next
You
coming.
perceive it, maybe?
can Barry also look?
Can Larry also look?
yeah, Larry.
Do you make the check for Larry? I don't have a stat block.
I'll make a check for Larry.
It's a flat 8 for Barry.
That is a
Barry's just looking
negative
for snacks.
He's really eyeing the reed that I'm using, like.
Oh, so we
I
have
see a shoulder.
Barry and Larry?
Yep.
Oh, I see an ear.
This isn't confusing.
This isn't
Got some
confusing
extra.
Sorry, I went too close.
The rest of you kind of standing there, not as like looking around, kind of lost a little bit. They've been pointed to the end of this out of town. You're walking along this dirt track, heading kind of down in between the lake and the forest. Not a whole lot here. You're not really sure where you're supposed to go. But Ollie and Marcus, the two of you, very clearly see indentations in the snow along this path as you're going, and it does appear to be hoofprints.
Oh. Looks like some hoofprints over there.
Or a door.
It's a gate.
It's a gate.
As we walk, do we see anything that might signify the world holds out its hand?
Oh yeah, at the gate of the farm, right?
Is it at the gate of the farm, the world holds out its hand? I'm not sure if that means just it's the road inviting us in, or if there's something else
And
that.
as you think about that and try to draw those connections with that check, as you look, you can see almost this inviting turn to the road as it kind of dips into the trees and almost looks like another gateway into the forest itself. Perhaps that's what it means.
Almost like the forest trees are funneling us to a place.
Does this
Almost.
feel like it's the material plane? It's still beyond this.
Make an arcana check.
Is that where Ollie saw the hoofprints leading?
Five.
I
Looks
think.
like a thing.
Yeah, looks like we need to go this way.
It could
On
be
we
anywhere.
go.
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Did you get the maple syrup?
did I get the maple syrup?
No.
Oh, I gotta go back and get the maple syrup.
Wait,
Oh,
are any of these trees sapping?
How long that it would have to take to boil the syrup
As
down?
you keep walking and as you're going through, and as the two of you in particular are paying attention, you do spot at one point this tree that almost seems to be leaking in a way. And then
Ooh.
the next one to it, you turn just a little bit along the path, and it is tapped for a maple syrup.
Oh, someone's already tapped it. So I guess we just have to boil it and then add a bunch of sugar and then
Well, you don't even need to add the
sieve
sugar.
it, put
if
it
you
through a
want
few
real good
sieves.
stuff.
Yeah.
I think the poem just says we need the sap. I don't think it doesn't say syrup.
Oh,
It's true. It
you know,
says.
It says a
what few
trickle
words I
of
can
sap.
read, it says not syrup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and tap the tree for a little bit of the sap.
It's already
You
tapped.
don't even.
Well, I mean, like
tapped
not
and-
tap. I know, not tap it, but like use the tap.
No, you-
to get some of the syrup.
Smack the rump of the tree.
First of all,
Tree.
hot.
Tree orgy. Tree orgy.
Not too many for 1 week. Too many.
A vessel underneath the tap to tap the.
You don't even need to go that far, Ollie. You have done this
Badass.
before. You see the tree before it. It's already got some sap kind of oozing out. It's hardened because it's freezing outside, but you can take your dagger and just kind of pry some off if you want.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna chip some of it off.
Should I use
and,
my hot breath and warm it up?
I would
Second
put
of
it
all,
into,
hot.
Come kiss me on my
Right,
hot
it
breath.
has like a little handkerchief that looks like it's like hand sewn with a little like poorly
I'm
stitched
a
H.
fucking baker. I got my cheesecloth.
Why did you leave home with that?
Fuck it.
You
Unex-
never know when you're
And
going
as
to
you
need to
look
bake
at, you
something.
think about that, and you look at Ollie, he is kind of dressed in a lot of baking gear and finery, even though he's not in the bakery anymore.
Like the hat, I don't.
Yeah.
He looks like the chef from
Apron.
the,
He looks like the Swedish chef in a way. Like.
You
Is
never
it an
know.
advertisement?
You never know when you're gonna need to bake something.
You know,
like-
It is
recently
Imbolc.
I learned about this thing called curses. Are you able to remove those clothes?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Inside
Take
check.
my hat off.
Make an insight check. And
Strip.
Boop.
Tina. Snowdrops what from the ground? It's
I know it's smudged.
Snowdrops toddle from the ground.
Yeah, toddle.
okay.
What does that mean? And that's a Vincent
It's
question.
Waddling, toddling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like
It's the way Titus walks.
Like-
clumsily, yeah.
Like they're
just
just
kinda-
starting to emerge. I kind of imagine.
Imagine
Yeah.
my 2-year-old
Ah.
walking.
a toddler.
Those toddlers.
toddler.
Now with a
That makes
19
sense.
as an inside check, are you able to remove those clothes?
Yeah.
You watch
Okay.
as Ollie pulls the hat up and puts it back down.
Yeah.
That
There's a
checks out.
second
not part of
smaller
you.
hat somewhere.
Mm,
Yes.
yes.
If you want a full reading of that, because I know it got a little smudged.
No, that was the only word
that's the
that
only word,
really.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tina.
I'll try my best.
This is beautiful, by the way.
Yeah, your handmade poem with a hand-drawn snowdrop. Just
And-
a little
and-
smudged on one word. How dare you?
I did it with a quill too.
When you distressed
so,
it.
Like,
And
I
the
did
distressed
it with
parchment?
I did it with a
Great.
quill and ink. So that's yeah.
Ooh.
We'll take pics and post.
Yeah.
for
Fame.
sure.
Alberon RPG, our
Yeah,
Instagram.
And my crafty things.
I think I
See
dropped
more
a
of these.
D4 to somebody else.
That's the best one to drop, honestly.
It really is.
I mean, I got a second one here. but-
You don't want to drop the D4. That hurts to step
Oh, yeah,
on. That's like a
yeah,
Lego.
real life caltrops.
Oh.
You all continue on your way, sorkening as you go, I assume.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it takes you about an hour, all of you making your way through this, and you get to a point where you see perhaps the beginnings of a riverbed or a creek bed, but it's dry.
Oh, this must be where the brook melts to stone.
And as you're following and walking along, you get to a point where directly ahead of you, there is an outcropping of stone that reaches up almost like a fist pointed toward the sky.
Ooh.
And you see this creek bed winds along and stops flush with this stone.
I think this is the place.
This must be where we must offer the hope of the season.
Okie dokie.
Well, we have to wait for the sun.
With
And it's
sun's
not sunny.
return over sky.
And there's also no snowdrops.
Is there snowdrop?
And as you look at the base of this outcropping,
Never
as you get
magnified.
close, you see these little snowdrops emerging from the snow.
Oh, these are snowdrops.
Yes. Clustered around the front part, or this part directly ahead of you, is these bunches of snowdrops.
Porridge kind of looks around, looking for a well, and the brook here is frozen.
So it does have snow and ice on top of it, but it does look as actually it's empty. A dried up creek bed.
Oh, that's. We do kind of need a little bit of water.
Oh, I think this may be where the water will spring forth once the snow thaws.
Well, the lady lives in the well of life, and it's frozen right now. Yes.
You can imagine, yes.
Could I roll to see if
We make an insight check.
Is there anything beyond the stone?
Are you going up to the stone?
Yeah.
Check it out.
Oh,
Make
yeah.
an investigation check.
Can I also?
Can we use your oil and my lightning hammer to melt the?
Sure
Nice.
as hell could. That's a 4 investigation. I pull out my oil.
It's a rock, but
So I'm investigating the stone.
Yep.
And I'm trying to figure out, just to make sure, like, is this where we need to put our offerings? 19 investigation.
as you're looking at
You
this stone, you
rolling.
get up to it, and there is this flat part right directly in front of you. And as you're looking at it, there is patches of green on it. And it almost looks to you like moss until you kind of pull back a little bit, and it is actually in a pattern.
Ooh.
Oh.
Hey, that's a rock.
Oh, is that one of the symbols?
Thought so.
Yeah, let's take a look. Which one
Ooh,
is
I
it?
took a
And
picture
so
on
that
my
is
phone so I can
on
look at that.
the face of the
Yeah,
stone.
It's,
And inside of
On
the
the
rings, the 3 center ones there, it does appear to have a little indent. Perhaps you are supposed to put something in it.
Ooh. Do they look? How big are the indents? Are they the same shape as the bulb, or like the 13 stones we got?
As the stones you got.
Only
gotta-
one indent?
There are 3.
do they have to? Oh, there are
There-
3.
Can you put them in the mirror?
Is there any indication of what symbols go into what of the 3 slots?
It is exactly as you see it.
So one of the symbols looks very
Wonder if
clearly
I
like
can
a
so
sun.
people can see it.
Oh yeah, good call.
Yeah, they kind of combine.
There's like a sun.
It's in these 3
There's the
circles,
moon
right?
One
Mhm.
right there.
In the 3 circles in the center, there are little
On the
indents.
top, there's the moon.
There's the
Can't
sun.
really see.
There's the plant. We need snow. It looks like there's like a little snowflake looking star drop kind of deal.
I don't think we need snow.
We don't need snow.
Because I think Snowdrop is just the name of the
Oh
flower.
yeah, you're right.
Do any of these look like...
Where's this one?
That's the sun.
That's the sun to me.
The sun in this.
I put the sun in
Well,
the
it's-
because it's waking up, right?
These are the 3 places we can put stones.
Mhm.
So I think...
I'm matching the patterns, so there's this one.
Yeah, there's.
Oh!
Yeah, that's what. That's how I took it. Like, there's the moon on the top, and there's one that's got a moon.
Ooh, I like
Well,
that.
that's but that
There's
match.
the leafy-looking one, but I can't really see him
It's
from
this
there.
one right here,
Yeah.
but this has the 3 dots at the top, and it's an upside down crescent, just like
Oh,
this one.
okay.
Yeah,
so
I like
yeah,
that.
It's that one.
And then
Should-
this
can we
one
do a
matches-
check to see if we?
It's
put
like an
the wrong
eye. I think that one's the
stones into
eyeball.
Wrong places, or if something bad
This is
happens.
an eye.
Isn't there an eye?
Then we probably have to.
There is an eye
Does
here,
it have 2
but...
dots on it?
Put the wrong stones in. I want to kill something.
break
How-
stones.
I don't
Here, you wanna
know
take
if
a
it's
look at
that eye.
No,
I
it's
think
not
you're
this
right
one.
that it's that one. That was the one that I was thinking for the leafy parts.
She's got her hand on the combat.
Maybe the
button,
one
just
that's
ready.
kind of flowers, because the whole thing looks like a flower.
The only other thing I can
Ooh,
think
I like
of
this
is
one.
The swirly one here.
the only
I
other
see
thing
it.
I can think
This one
of
looks like
is,
a sprout.
The 3.
I do like
That
the
one
sprout
was-
one.
Can
If
we
we're
do a
do- if we're doing
perception
by-
check to get a clue or a hint?
I don't think the sprout.
Make a
is-
perception
Three
check.
circles,
Oh, yeah.
Because there's 1,
Yeah,
2,
you're right.
3.
Circles,
Yeah,
yeah.
maybe
That's
that
what
one
it
too.
is.
Yeah, and then it could be the sprout.
Can I do
instead.
another perception? I'm just kidding.
It's either
The only
that
one
or
I'm
the
not convinced
sprout.
about is the one on the far left.
Yeah, it's either that or the
I think
sprout.
these 2 are
It could be
correct.
the
I just
sprout,
don't know
though.
about that one. But I say we try it and see.
Yeah, because if it's wrong, then we can kill
Well,
things.
maybe we can try... Can we just put
Yeah,
one
for the
stone
blood
on?
god.
Like, this one feels pretty good, so if we put this
Vincent.
one stone on...
Believe in ourselves.
Yeah, I guess we can just.
Oh yeah,
Believe
if-
in the heart of the stone.
does anything happen when we just... Like, when we start putting stones on, we'll put this one on here. Does anything happen?
It rests in the space for it and doesn't appear to do anything.
Alright, we'll
Clicks
put all
in
of
and
them in.
locks into
Click, click,
place.
click.
There's a musical note.
Doom. One goes, so it's wrong.
And with all of those,
Everyone roll for initiative.
Yeah.
as you place all of them in, the moment that they are set, all 3 of them fall out.
Like,
Ah.
like just roll
They
back out?
pop out.
Okay.
I'm imagining it's one of those things where it's like, and they'll just kind of pop out.
Can one of you guys do a perception check or something to see if we can get a clue?
Yeah, were any of those?
hint?
Did it look like
I
any of
rolled and I
those
didn't get
were
anything.
correct, or was it any one that looked particularly?
You get the
off?
sense with that.
Scientific method, man. we were certain about the other two.
No, but we didn't get any indication that they were right if they all popped out.
But
So
But it doesn't mean that
necessarily
all of
mean that
them
they were
Was
all
there
wrong.
any
Yeah.
indication? based
true.
on- Like, was it one or was it all of them that was wrong?
Make an investigation check.
Can I get anything from my
16?
previous investigation check?
You get the sense, Ollie, that as you place these in and they immediately fall back out. Not the right stones.
All of them.
All of them are wrong.
Okay.
Those
All
were
right.
all the wrong
So
ones.
Not
let's
these.
try this, and I think we went for looking at this. Maybe we should try just the symbols themselves. So like
Maybe.
sun, sprout.
I'm gonna just start levitating. I'm gonna float like 20 feet up. Looking at it from above, is there any differences to like the patterns or anything like that?
It is as you see it.
Should I hit it with my
Can I see
hammer? See if it
the-
just busts open?
I see those.
That's option C.
Okay, we'll
We
do
had
that.
option B
We'll do that.
first.
We'll do that C.
After we ruin Kara's puzzle, we like to try the tour at least twice before we break it down.
I
Also
say
the
either
pulp
this windy
or the
looking
sea
one.
thing.
I think the windy looking one, because you need the winds. Or if this one, no, because that could be like water, but I think it's the wind.
Oh, hey. Oh, wait. You said, we did the check and all three of them were wrong, the first three.
Mhm.
I think this one is a good option, or this one.
We haven't tried one.
Yeah.
I want to go with these two because I feel like
yeah,
sun
but I mean
and
for the
sprouts.
third one, I think one of those
What
two.
is this supposed to be?
Waves, water.
I like the water one.
The water one?
For the
Because
the
there's a lot of
well.
talk about like
Yeah,
brooks
the well
and
and
frozen
the-
water. And,
Oh,
Yeah.
good call.
Mm.
Are those the three you're sliding in?
Mhm.
And with that, all three of them sink in and lock, and this
Very
stone
nice.
shifts
Easy.
down and is no more. You see a path that leads into a cave.
Oh look,
Oh.
we did it!
I'll walk in.
So Titus has a question. How did we come to this conclusion?
Poem.
It says offer the hope of the spring. I think that this picture, we don't need to focus on that. We just pick the meaning on the stone for the holiday. So
Okay, yeah.
sun, we're
Because
the
it's
we're
waking the
we
sun.
want
We're waking
sun.
the sun.
sprout. This
For
looks like a
regrowth.
sprout, so for regrowth, and water because we want the water to come
To
forth from the.
unfreeze the
Ah,
waters.
Yeah.
Unfreeze the
The
water.
first round we did match the pictures to the symbols. The second we did match the pictures to the poem.
Gotcha.
To the meanings of spring. Look, guys,
Look
we
at you!
did
You
it.
did it!
Yeah.
That's
Titus
amazing.
unshoulders his hammer, frowning that he didn't get to beat the stone.
the night's still young.
Alright. Are you all entering the cave?
I'm walking right
Hell
in,
yeah.
full pace.
Oh yeah,
Who's going
for
in
sure.
first?
It
I
is
am.
dark inside.
Horage is lighting a torch for those who can't see in the dark.
You got dark vision.
Do I have dark
Do
vision? I'm
furballs-
assuming
You're a
so.
human, so you don't.
I was gonna say we got two humans in this party.
Yeah. I
I
also.
believe Farbo's
I
got
have
dark vision.
5 torches too, right?
I believe so.
Alright, I'll light a torch too. Fuck it. So we got 2 torches going?
You got yep. 2 torches going.
I'm seeing everybody light torches. I'll take a little bundle of sage and I'll light that. So
There
at
you
least I
go.
have something that's burning.
Oh, it smells great in here.
It
Perfect.
does.
Oh, this.
Yes.
That stale K there is now.
Have I seen the well?
You have not, very pointedly, but you do
Like
see.
in my life, have I seen the well?
Probably not, unless you've
Okay.
ever participated in this ritual, which I would
see it.
imagine. Again, unless you've participated in this ritual.
Have I seen it? Has Larry seen it?
Larry might have. He might have lived there. for
I
a
turn and I say, Larry, any of this looking familiar to you?
Nah.
Horage is gonna cast locate object on a well.
Ooh.
What's the range on?
1,000 feet.
Wow, Jesus.
Yeah, great smoke.
Unfortunately, it's a lead cave.
Feel poisoned already. I'd have lesser restoration, but I don't have detect poison.
I can't feel my fingertips. Let's do restoration.
And you're looking for a well specifically?
A well.
Not one.
Okay. Might be a figured out well.
So we have our torches lit. Can we see just one path forward, or is it all scrambling around?
Oh,
It
I
is-
bet it's a
it's-
spring.
I'm walking like straight full speed in, looking
As you're
around for
walking
something.
in now, you're going through this path, continuing forward. You can see now that this trail is open, this creek bed continues into this cave with you as well.
Wait, we come on it perpendicularly or parallel?
So it's following with you. Like,
Okay.
imagine Skyrim, if you will.
Yeah.
Like the creeks that go into the caves that you go into.
We
with
should
them.
probably follow this.
I'm gonna walk in with my sage bundle, and I'm gonna say, Larry, I think we found your home. 'Cause, Larry, I think
Yeah?
over there is where your family would gather on holidays like today. And Larry, over there, and I'll pull like the sage bundle over to where there's like, is there stalactites in here?
There are a few, yeah.
Phenomenal. I'll go up to the stalactites and say, Larry, I bet all the young crabs would just jump off there in the summer and splash into the water below. But
You can see this little
The
crab
creek
head kind
bed.
of follows as you gesture. And he's, oh
The
yeah, I
creek
can
bed
totally
is
see
dry.
that.
Turn my head the other way.
100%.
This is a load of barnacles.
I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna say, everybody, we need to give the crab people their homes back. Is there melted water somewhere?
Are you alright in the head?
Not immediately within sight, no.
I don't mean to be rude, but did a donkey kick you when you were a child?
Divine
Yeah.
sense for the location. What have we got? Celestial? Undead? Fiends? Fae?
Um,
I hold Larry up so he can look better.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
you don't really get the sense of much of anything, honestly, in this area.
Oh, like nothing in a bad way?
Nothing in a. I mean, it could be.
Nothing in a nothing way.
Nothing in a nothing way.
Weird.
Can I cast a lightning bolt out of my hammer to kind of find stuff?
Maybe not in a. It's not how lightning works.
You know, it doesn't. That's not how the.
levitate.
Unfortunately.
That's
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'm gonna throw a flashbang down the hallway to see if I see anything.
Exactly. Exactly.
Boris is just over there trying to like corral the people who are.
I tell you
less
what, would some
intelligent than
visual
him.
perspective be helpful?
That would
Yeah.
totally be helpful.
Yay,
Oh,
that
yeah.
means we're gonna have
means we're
a
getting
social interaction.
Hey, sometimes it does.
A hammer interaction?
There could be a
Maybe.
rock.
It might be
Oh
hammer time.
no, not the rock.
Can we have a cool rock check?
Do you smell what the rock?
There's a cool rock
Wait,
right
a rock,
there. It's
Johnson.
your cool rock that you printed.
Yeah,
Can you pass me that crystal? Actually, I just want to
You
have
need a
it.
hand?
Thank you.
Get it.
I never get to fidget with stuff.
I have a beverage goblin's amount of glasses over here.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
Oh, Tina with the portable maps. Bless y'all with the portable maps.
In this house, we have portable maps.
It's a good pool. It's an ominous good pool. It's good design
a
pool.
little bit, but it's there. As you walk in, this.
She didn't come with us. I invited her, but she didn't come.
George told her to step up.
You walk
Yeah,
in
cookies
this 65-foot hallway with this creek bed running beside you down into this cave, and it does open up into this 30-foot diameter chamber. And once you're inside here, there are
You know, I plowed ahead.
markedly very few stalactites or other
No, like-
debris floating around. There's a little bit here and there, but not much. And as you look back in, I'll find my description. 30-foot diameter chamber. Against the back wall, there is a recess. 5 feet tall, 4 feet wide, 3 feet deep. For those of you, and Horridge in particular, this kind of strikes you as maybe a hearth
Yeah,
or a
this-
fireplace.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I took your.
You're in your
Oh,
head.
thank you.
10 feet before that, there's a waist-high stone plinth, and the top of this does shimmer faintly, and all of you looking at it get the sense that probably magical.
I think our quest objects go there.
Right immediately at the foot of that, there is a frozen pool about 5 feet just in that space.
I thought we'd have to like look really hard for these things, but no, it's pretty easy.
No, they're right over here. And I'll walk right up to the pool of water.
And
I'll
you can
follow.
see as you
I'll
walk
follow
up
as
and
well.
make your way in, using these torches, this dried up creek bed lines right up
Actually.
and runs into this frozen pool.
Hey, Oleander, are you gonna hang in the back there? Or you can watch us all do our thing up there? Or are you gonna come with?
I'm gonna follow like
You gonna
10
watch our
feet behind
backs?
the
I'll investigate the hearth.
Rear guard
Okay,
action?
make an
yeah,
investigation
rear
check.
guard. I'm rear guarding.
Yeah, let's have the bard rear guard.
Natural
Rear
20
bard.
for a
It's a
total
rear bard guard.
21.
As you get back in and you check out this recess, it is darkened, blackened, and cracked in some places. You would imagine that it has been housing fire in the past. It is dark now. There is nothing on the bottom of it that would actually hold the fire. So you would need something there to burn, I would imagine. But
Like a candle.
like a candle, or perhaps a torch, or perhaps
I have a
something
torch.
of that nature.
Oh,
Titus throws his torch from like 30 feet away into the hearth.
Make a ranged attack roll for me.
It's off the
What?
back.
Ranged attack.
Banks off the
Ranged
back
attack.
of it.
Roll
Yeah,
your
so
you
d20.
might hit us, man.
14.
Plus your
8.
dexterity.
Oh, right. Ranged attack.
And it's an improvised weapon, so are you a tavern fighter by
I
chance?
doubt you're proficient, so
Yeah, you're not proficient.
Straight up 17, though.
Yeah,
Ah.
so
Straight up
I'd still.
17.
You managed to avoid hitting all of your
Hey,
compatriots. You do manage to get it inside of the hearth, but it lands just short of it.
Ah, good idea. I grab it and I help with it.
And
Finish the way
Forge
in.
will also take the torch and cast Continual Flame.
Ooh, good idea. Because mine's about to peter out because I chucked it.
Yeah, it's looking a little sad. There's some embers.
Yep, yep.
Relight.
Perfect.
Boom.
And as you see this hearth almost seems to spring up with this light, and it seems to glow, and this whole room is filled with this very warm glow. Yes.
Does it look like the hearth has... I want to try to find places to put our offerings. Does it look like that it goes on top of the hearth, or...
So very distinctly, there
That
is
magical
no
stone plinth.
actual mantle on top of it. It is flesh in with the wall. It's just this recess.
Can you describe this thing? Because I thought it was just like a pillar that goes all the way up, but
No,
now
it
I'm
is a
realizing-
waist-high stone plinth. The top of which is this relatively flat stone that does seem to kind of sparkle a little bit, shimmer. You all, just even looking at it, get the very distinct sense that it is magical.
Should we just
I
arrange
put-
our items just in a circle on top of it?
Yeah, I put my bridges
Does it
cross on
look
top
like
of it.
Requires ritual sacrifice.
Make an Arcana check.
Now
Do I
know
get the
why we
sense
have
that
Larry.
Larry should go on this plinth, not as a ritual sacrifice, but as perhaps part of freeing
Fine.
Larry from his curse?
Make an Arcana check. Yeah, could be.
Forge puts the bowl in the
2.
center.
And as you do that, it almost seems to pull in these lights, ripple, and the bulb itself kind of settles on it. And all of you looking around, you can see this almost ripple along the walls as the light shifts, and the shadows begin to coalesce up at the top. And all at once,
Fine, right?
I'm sure.
a large blob of shadow drops directly down from the center.
Feels fine, right?
And I need all of you to roll for initiative.
Oh
This is initiative for the gifts that we're going to get again, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Aw. We have real high highs and real low lows.
Now can I cast flashbang?
To cast
Yes.
flashbang. What level is that?
I cast M80. I cast Field Ordnance Strike.
What level flashbang are you casting?
69. I don't know.
Nice.
I asked you this.
Directly down on top.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Ooh.
That looks like fucking
That's a horse.
Metroid Prime.
Wait, which...
Alana would be thrilled.
Is it facing the hearth or is it facing the entrance?
It's hard to tell what way it's facing, I
I don't
think.
think it has a face.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
it is
hard to tell. It's
facing.
not really doesn't really have a
Is
face.
it omnidirectional?
You see these tentacles kind of directly stretching out of it, and it's kind of a blob, twisting, writhing. These tentacles stretching.
More or less omnidirectional.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seems to be kind of coalescing and waiting, beginning the turn. Ooh, that is lucky for you guys.
Is it though?
It depends on how we roll.
Yeah, nothing about this was lucky, I would say.
I did not roll
Do I
well.
feel an affinity for this thing?
I love this picture of Barry just sitting there next to this massive creature.
Distinctly not, actually.
Alright.
Hold on, I need my because I have to doctor this because we are one person short. I love you, Elena.
There's an old lady back in the village, sick in bed.
Porridge butter cookies on the way in.
That's true.
Yeah.
She's fine. Those are recovery cookies.
You're in spirit.
Recovery cookies and tea.
Yeah, we'll just roll with it. Here we go.
Recovery cookies and tea, Hannah.
Alright, natural 20, anybody?
Bobby.
25 to 20.
22.
Ooh, look at all you.
Whoa.
Anybody 15 to 20?
18.
16. Consistency.
Anybody 10 to 15? Anybody
Uh-oh.
5 to 10?
7.
8
What is
Paladin
your
speed.
dexterity score?
plus 3.
Pally's be at the bottom, yo.
Alright.
Oh, damn it.
I wasn't gonna say anything. I was just gonna look.
You did not have to.
It does not. You can go ahead and stay there right now.
Why'd you ask for
Wonderful. So the way this is going to work out, we have Ollie leading us off with Casimir, then Marcus, then the Shadow, and then Titus and Porridge.
So this shadow, does it look threatening or?
Oh, 100%. You see these tentacles kind of reaching out.
That's definitely.
All right. I think then I'm going to.
And as this creature, since Ollie's taking a minute, drops down into this space, you see it kind of pull itself around and the shadows coalesce, and the light source flickers in the hearth. You get the sense that had Horus not cast Continual Flame on it, it would have snuffed out.
Mm.
I'm
I know
going
how
Well
this
done,
holiday
well
works.
done.
to cast
Hell yeah.
minor illusion,
Yep.
and I'm going to make an image of myself right in front of me.
Just hanging.
And then I'm going to come over here and bonus action hide.
Okay.
Or not bonus action
You
hide,
can't do
but
that. You don't
bonus
bonus
action use my turn invisible.
Okay.
You can do that.
Yep.
And that's it. So there's me just like whoa, frozen over there
He's
where I
invisible.
had been.
Delightful. Anything else, Ollie?
That's it.
That's gonna bring us to Casimir.
Okay. So, seeing this creature, as a free action, I'll gently lay Larry back down on my shoulder, and I'll turn to Larry and I'll say, "Worry not, Larry. We'll get you home." And I'll take my free hand now, and as a bonus action, I will summon my pact weapon. And as part of that, I will hold up the little bit of sage that I was holding in my hand, and I'll slice through it. And as I do, the blade ignites to create a radiant blade, as I can deal radiant damage with this. And I will take my attacks against this creature.
Do so.
But I'll also step 5 feet in front of Titus to protect him.
Thank you. Even though I double my hit points right now.
First one is going to be a 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. That is 7 points. Oh, that's true. 7 points of radiant damage.
And
So-
as you strike in with this, the radiant definitely does more than you expect.
As it like lashes out, maybe that's why I'm not quite as good with the second one. But that is going to be a 19 to hit.
Short rest.
19 will still hit.
19 still hits. That is going to be 5, 6, 7, 8 points of radiant damage.
And again, you get the sense that it's definitely doing more than
Hell
you
yeah.
expect.
I'll turn to everybody and I'll say, "This beast fears the light. Use radiant attacks
That's the
for Larry."
So,
I
yeah.
think so, yeah. That's my turn.
Delightful. That brings us to Marcus.
What's the size of this creature?
It is very technically a large, but it's like on the cusp between medium and large.
Okay.
Could you turn the music down just a scooch so I could hear a little bit better?
Let's see. All right. I'll take a step forward.
Fair.
And I'll just hit it.
Huh?
Sometimes. Actually, Is your weapon glowing with radiant light still?
It's my pack weapon. It can deal radiant, necrotic, or whatever damage.
And you did extra damage because you did radiant?
Yes.
Alright, so I'll do my first attack.
Huh?
Which is a 24 to hit.
It's definitely gonna hit.
So I
Just under
hit it with
pocket
my
blade, by
quarterstaff
the way.
for 9 bludgeoning.
And as you strike into it, it almost seems like you pass through in
Oh,
some
it
way,
might
and you
be
get the sense that it doesn't do quite as much as you would expect.
Okay.
So
All right.
Against radiant or strong. Radiant is strong. Bludgeoning is weak.
Yeah, but magic. Sometimes magic bludgeoning could also negate that weakness, which you, I believe, have. So
Okay.
you might be able to do what I cannot. So I'll say, I can't do radiant, but let me create an opening for you, and I'm gonna expend a superiority die to do a commanding strike. So Joe, you can use your reaction to make an attack on it.
Okay.
And
Absolutely will.
are we flanking it? I forget what the rules with large.
Yeah, I think we are.
Okay.
So this is at advantage?
Yeah.
Nice. That is a natural 20
Nice. Excellent job.
for a total of 7 points of radiant damage.
I mean, even still, it does
Yeah.
twice as much as you expect.
Hell yeah.
He also gets to add my dice to it, which gets doubled. So he adds 6 damage, and let me just double check what kind of damage it is. It just says add 6 to the damage roll, so another 6 radiant damage, I guess,
Okay.
because it doesn't specify what kind, so
I'll
it's
roll
just
with
whatever
that.
weapon it
There
was.
you go.
And that is an impressive hit on this creature. It recoils away from the light, almost seeming burned by it in a way.
It fears Larry.
Are you holding a
It's
weapon
really-
out in your hand? Alright, and then I'll use my third attack to my polearm strike, 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
Alright, and this will be just 7 bludgeoning damage, but
That does feel like it is halved for you.
am I able to move it 5 feet with my crusher feet?
What's the wording on it?
It can't be one size larger.
And if you're a medium creature, then that would be no.
No, I mean sorry. Let me read it. Crush.
Read your abilities.
This is
read
Crusher?
your abilities.
Once per turn, you can move it as long as it's no more than 1 size larger. So if
Yes,
it's
you can put them.
Okay, that's why I want to move him this way,
Sure.
which question mark provokes an attack of opportunity from Horus. Horrid.
If he's leaving the... Yeah, I would imagine.
Yeah, because Barry is in the... If Barry's in that space, then Horde is technically in the adjoining space right here.
Hell.
Then
15.
15 does not.
Ooh.
Can Barry get one?
Sure, if Barry's in...
Yeah, Barry is.
Barry. Natural 20.
Oh, yeah,
Oh, Barry.
He's
Barry
living his
deals
best
radiant
life.
damage, right?
No, sadly. Barry's just a goat. A good goat.
He's the goat.
He's the goat.
He's the go. He's the go.
That's 5 points of bludgeoning from Barry.
Hell yeah.
And it does seem to Barry, at least, that not quite as effective as he would hope, but
Even if it's goat damage.
It's goat
it
damage.
is goat damage.
We
He
love our goat.
takes goat damage, and
Yeah,
every
he
little bit
does.
helps. Alright, anything else?
That'll be it from me.
Marcus? Delightful. That brings us to its turn. At the start of its
Because they're both bonus actions.
Okay, so I can rage first and then the next one.
Yeah.
You all see it kind of wriggle and shift, especially now that it's taken those hits and is recoiling in a way, but as it does so, you see splintering from it. Two of these tendrils kind of separate
No.
and become
Friends?
their own entities.
Sorry.
Not shadows. We don't like them.
I only have shadow miniatures, so
We don't like.
shadow miniatures, but they are extra tendrils. They seem
no,
to have
Marcus.
stretched off.
Oh no! How dare it flank me back?
Uh-oh.
It's using your own strategies.
And
Oh, we don't like that.
leave.
What size are they? Are they
They
medium
are
or large?
medium.
Okay.
Okay, so
So I'm gonna
smaller.
guess this one's probably here.
Yeah.
And then he is directly
Who?
Yeah, is it orange that's directly in front of him? This guy? Yeah.
That's
That's
me.
Casimir. Casimir.
You're right in line. You were taking a slam from one of these tendrils.
That makes sense. I was carving up a fight. Do I have any cool reactions? Nope.
That is a 26 to hit.
Yeah, 26 hits.
Squishy boy, no!
What do you mean squishy? 26 is gonna hit pretty much anything. 26 hits some gods.
Squishy though.
You take 9 points of necrotic damage and. Oop, nope, I lied. I got the backwards.
17 points.
26
12
points of damage.
points of necrotic
64.
and 3 points of poison.
15 total. Okay.
And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
We're gonna find out in a second here.
Or is next level.
Nope. That is gonna be a 5.
You are considered poisoned as this tentacle slams into you, and you feel this this shadow seep into you. You are taking.
Damn.
Can you give me a poison drink?
Yeah. Help you on the long rest. On a short long rest.
You can subtract 3 from your strength score,
Oh no.
Ooh, I hate that.
I hate that for me.
and you are poisoned for 1 minute.
Damn.
Okay.
Damn, son.
That is his turn. At the end of his turn, his little tendrils will take their turn.
This is so evil.
Damn.
Okay. The one in front of you, Titus, is going to slam you.
Hot.
How does a 17 feel to hit?
Yeah.
I'm not really.
He's not really a bard.
Not really a
Should
support
we make the
bard.
paladin be the healer?
That is 4
Yeah,
points of
support.
necrotic and
I'm a
6
tanker.
points of poison. And can you make a Constitution saving throw, please?
17.
Says
That is
the
a
invisible
success.
guy.
You manage to avoid the shadow poison as it strikes you. But you do take the damage from it.
I can dispel magic. And silence and suggest.
Oh, that's me. That's Marcus.
So I took
Wonderful.
10 damage, but I'm not poisoned.
I do realize that we are all some sort of brown or orange on
Yeah,
the
it's
map.
a little confusing
Sorry.
looking from here.
Orange is extra orange.
You know what, Marcus? The other one is gonna slam into you
That makes sense.
for a 16 to hit. That is gonna miss. I
Seven.
believe.
17.
Alright.
Bounces off the denim overalls.
Love a good cover.
Built tough.
But I believe that is all they can do on this round.
Hell yeah.
So that is gonna
Survive.
bring us to Titus.
Alright. Is this considered a flank? Do that?
Alright, you have to be on opposite sides.
Opposite side.
So
You
you
go around the other
yes,
side, yeah,
that would
yeah,
work.
Alright, so I'll flank him, I'll rage, and
Okay.
then I will two-handed hammer swing.
Swing away. You can roll at advantage.
15
Roll again.
Nice.
Unless you.
15 plus. It's 15 plus your.
plus. Oh,
Plus
plus
eight,
8.
yeah.
Alright, so 20, and that's 12, so that's less, but 23.
And you're attacking the big guy or the tendril?
Tendril.
Tendril that is gonna hit.
That's gonna hit, and then I gotta do lightning damage. So that's 9 bludgeoning damage and then 1 lightning damage.
So
Oh, sorry.
14 bludgeoning plus 1 lightning.
14 bludgeoning and.
And it's magical
and
bludgeoning,
it is
right?
Magical
And then
bludgeoning.
magical bludgeoning. So that motherfucker got hit.
Mm.
Oh,
And it was 1
you're
lightning?
at advantage.
So
yes,
15
one
total?
lightning.
We have to roll the d20.
Oh, I gotta run the d20 again. That's right.
And as you strike into it, Titus, you get the sense that your attacks do full damage.
Nice.
Okay.
So 16 for the first. Oh, that's probably gonna be a hit. It's a 24.
That is a hit.
Hold on. You're raging, right?
Yeah.
You do like an extra 2 damage.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I get an
So-
extra 2 damage. Yeah, raging.
So extra.
And what was the other thing you said? Something about Zealot's Fury or something?
That's
Oh,
another bonus action.
Divine Fury is
Oh,
next.
I see.
Next one.
So that's
You had to
another
rage
extra
first.
you have to do.
Mm.
Also, you. No, never mind.
Okay.
You're good.
Alright, so I've
Oh,
got
nice.
another 9 plus 5, another
Nice.
14 bludgeoning,
Plus.
plus 2, So 16 bludgeoning and 4 lightning.
Very nice.
Ooh, you smacking.
So 20 total.
Yeah.
Region.
Yeah. Dude, I love this. This is so much
Big
fun.
numbies is
Hell yeah.
We like big numbies out here.
And this tendril looking a little less cohesive, beginning to fray a little bit at the bottom, but still together.
Oh god. After all that's been
After
it's
all
still
that.
mostly together.
This is nerfed after we were supposed to have 6 too, by the way.
This is
So. Anything else, Titus? I believe that is everything you can do.
That's everything I do.
That brings us to Horridge, bringing us up at the rear.
Everything's far away from you.
I was gonna say, y'all are in the way.
There is a spot directly behind the big guy.
Yeah, but I have to go all the way around y'all.
Other way too. You can go the other way.
Yeah.
Which is also all the way around.
But there's the
You can
tendril
attack
right
this
there.
guy, you attack that
You could also
tendril.
attack
I
this
want to
guy.
spread the damage.
You could also attack this guy.
I
That
don't want to spread the damage.
who did you hit? I
The-
think you hit
that
this
guy.
guy.
We have been spreading the damage pretty effectively. The one by Valis. The one by who? Marcus is the least hurt.
Would I? That's a free action. Is it sacrilege to stand on that?
So, as you're now kind of paying attention to it, once the seed was on there, you see this ice has melted. It is.
Oh, so it's not standing. Great.
How deep is it? You didn't know.
So I think actually.
You consent to be moved.
Yeah.
We'll switch spots with you.
Hell yeah. I consent to getting shoved out of the way of getting killed right here. Yeah, for sure.
Fairy's gonna come along. Fairy's a goat. Fairy can do this. Fairy's a goat.
Love it.
He's small. And what? This isn't flanking, is it?
Yeah, it is. If you're who are you attacking? Actually, you're flanking him and him because I'm here.
I'm flanking this guy.
Yeah,
Yes. All right.
yeah. You and I are on opposite ends.
Bonus action. Going to. Channel Divinity's. Wait, is Channel Divinity a bonus action?
No.
I guess
Well, actually,
action.
most of them are actions, but maybe the text says you can do it as a bonus action.
Go
So.
to hold please. Hold please. Read your character sheets. Read them. It is a bonus action. Haha. As a bonus action, Horridge pulls out his Morning Star and it lights on flame with holy fire.
Hell yeah.
And it emits bright light for 20 feet and dim light for another 20 feet. Except for, of course, the shadows who absorb it all because they're fucking evil.
Yep.
Whoop. So that's going to be a 23 to hit for the first one.
23 will hit. This is the big guy, right?
Yep. Ooh, thank God for advantage. And then a dirty 20 for the second one.
That will hit as well.
Right, and it's an additional fire damage equal to the charisma modifier. And we are going to divinely smite.
Okay.
For the first one. Yes? Paladin, back me up. Divine smite okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Send it.
Yeah.
Smites are just you just do them, and you're paying the spell slots to do them.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there's like the other smites, which are.
The other
bonus
smites are weird.
actions.
You actually have to cast them before you attack.
Really?
Yeah. You cast them as a bonus action spell, and then
The next time you hit. Oh,
Yeah.
stupid.
That's the way I agree.
Concur.
So that's 3 points. 3 points of magic. 3 points of fire damage. 6. 10
Oh.
points of magical piercing. And yes.
But these fiends are undead.
You would imagine that probably fall in the fiend category, yeah.
Alright, you get to add another d8 to your smite.
Hell yeah.
Jill, where are you?
With the target
I'm the
number.
poisoned one right there.
Yeah.
Add a d8.
Cool.
I'm not doing the best that I've
And
ever
the
done.
smite damage.
Okay, we got it.
Ooh, good numbies.
Ooh!
And then 18 points of radiant damage.
Nice. That one, it seems like, does quite a bit.
We smite.
Alright.
So it was 3 fire and then the 18.
18 radiant, and then 10 magical piercing.
10 magical piercing. And with that, it is looking not great.
And Horus is on fire with holy rage. No one snuffs the people's flame.
The people's flame.
The people's flame. I love it.
Alright, that brings us to Ollie.
So I am going to hide
Yes.
as my action, and then I'm going to using my bardic. Well, actually, in order: bardic inspiration, then
I don't think so. Unless it's.
And I'm going to give my bardic inspiration to. It's gone now.
Oh, okay.
Well, actually, has it been more than an hour?
We short rested.
We short rested.
So yeah, cool.
So,
Yeah.
So you get that back. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
say, "Go get him, Sonny."
Where are you? You're visible now, right?
No, he hid.
Oh,
and
you
became
hid.
invisible.
You didn't
Yes.
vanish. You hid.
Well, I reappear for a second, say, "Go get him, Sonny," and
Oh.
then hide again as an action.
I feel inspired.
So actually, I'm gonna make a stealth.
Yes,
check.
please.
That's a 21.
Hell yeah.
You feel pretty hidden. Delightful. Anything else, Ollie?
That's my action, my bonus action. I'm good.
Beautiful. That brings us to Casimir.
And that was
Okay.
Ollie's the least useful in this fight.
So, seeing where I am right now, I was shoved out of the way. I can't really hit the main guy like I want to. So, as a bonus action, I am going to Misty Step. And I will Misty Step behind this creature. And that will do a couple of things. Okay, so first, as I Misty Step, my Misty Step is a taunting step. So that tentacle in the 5-foot space, they need to make a. It says succeed on a DC 15.
Which one are you doing?
This is taunting step.
Which tentacle?
The tentacle right here.
That's a natural 20, so.
That is a natural. So no worries. They do not have disadvantage on attacks against creatures other than me. But this is also a refreshing step. And so immediately after I teleport, I am going to give Barry, because he's a little goat in a big combat, 10 temporary HP.
Oh, Barry's
That is my bonus action, and then as an action, I will draw the sword across that big creature once more. Well, twice more, really.
Yep, yep.
All right. And I have flanking?
You do, because Barry's
Yes.
technically on the pool.
Hell yeah, Barry. That is going to... Well, they're both a 7 on the dice for a total of 14.
That is going to miss, unfortunately.
Okay, and then the second attack...
Oh, you have Bardic.
I do have Bardic, but I already rolled.
You
Is
get it
going
at-
to
you can
be...
use it after the roll.
But I rolled my second attack already.
Oh,
so,
gotcha.
that is going to be a 25 to hit.
That it will hit.
Okay, and that is going to be a total of 5, 6, 7, 7 points of radiant damage. That is my bonus.
This tendril?
To the big
To
one?
the, no, to the big one.
Oh, to the big
Yeah.
guy. Is that who we should be
Was
focusing
7, you
on?
said?
I feel like. Yeah,
Okay, okay.
yeah 7.
Just the tendril.
And that's radiant, so it should do
It
double damage. I
does seem to
believe.
do double the damage.
And then that is all that I can do.
Delightful. That is going to bring us to Marcus.
All right. I can't move the creature back here because Barry is right here. Is that correct? Unfortunate. Let's see. I'll go ahead and attack the big guy.
Okay.
But now he's flanked on all sides.
That's true. But my weapon doesn't do that much damage, so I'm just gonna hand out commanding strikes like candy.
Okay.
So commanding strike for Horage. So you get to make an attack on the big guy. And you have an advantage because we're flanking it.
I rolled like garbage with advantage too. I don't know what's going on.
I rolled a 9.
Oh no. That's with advantage?
Sir.
Oh no.
Who do you think I am?
Alright, let's see.
This is
And
Carol.
then I'll attack the guy behind me with my other attack.
Okay.
And that will be Oh no. A 10.
That is going to miss, unfortunately.
And then
to the side of the table.
I'll attack him again with the butt end of the polearm, and that'll be a 25 to hit.
There we
That
go.
will hit.
And that'll just be 8 regular old bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Seems to do less. That is the
That's
tendril behind you,
the
correct?
unhurt, now hurt.
Now
tendril,
hurt.
And I push him 5 feet backwards.
You did. You did some damage.
Pocket sand, draw a line in the sand.
It's a little wet. From the side.
It's like pocket mud.
Excellent.
Pocket mud.
Alright.
Sir. Oh, wait. Once you find it, here.
Oh my god.
There you go.
Perfect,
Play with that
thank
one.
you.
What it's gonna do?
That's squishy.
Sometimes it's hard to figure out where to go into the
There's
actual
more
encounter map.
space here.
Yeah.
I don't know who that person is, but yes, save Barry.
You see it almost fade apart. Just incorporate for a minute. Shifts up to the top. And
Don't like that.
Re-emerges.
I like that. Real don't like that.
At least it's far away from Barry.
Yeah, that's true.
It is. It's farther from Barry.
With that, take one back around the table. It is going to make a multi-attack against.
That's porridge.
Yeah. Make a multi-attack forward.
Really like to do this.
And that is not gonna work.
I mean,
you see it reach out, and it can't quite get purchase on you with this slam, but you see it kind of snake around, and it is going to attempt to grapple you. Can you... Or... Not grapple. I apologize. It touches you. Can you make a wisdom saving throw for me, please?
Or did you make a wisdom saving throw? Or did you make a wisdom saving throw?
oh, it's... Hey, it's usually Billy or Echo.
Yeah.
All right, wisdom save.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, we're easy. That's 22.
That will
Whoa.
succeed.
So wise.
Today.
You would think I would know my own monsters a little bit better.
It's tough.
It's a one shot, man. Them's
You get
tough.
tons of monsters. We just get a guy, and sometimes we don't know our own guy. We don't know our one
I don't have a
guy.
clue what I'm doing.
I was like, my God.
You're doing
Newbie's
great.
gonna pass.
That is 13 points of necrotic damage halved, and you feel almost this moment where it's pulling at your mind in a way. You feel like if you hadn't succeeded on that, there would be some other effects.
So
Ooh.
13 is the halved.
No, it's 13 halved
13 that got
to
halved. So
6.
that's 6.
He's attacking your wisdom.
Don't attack my wisdom. I only got one of those.
That is
Better
what
than 0,
he's
but I only got one.
gonna do.
Thank God for temp HP.
Oh, right.
Y'all got 5. We getting more?
Nope, not yet.
Wait, not yet?
That's why we gotta kill this big one quick.
Yeah, we gotta kill it quick.
The one that you have pushed back, Marcus, is going to take a shot at you. You see it kind of coalesce this ball of shadow into it, and it's pulsing it out in your direction. For it's a 14 to hit.
Miss. I dodge.
And the other one
Just
is going to take a slam attack against you, Titus.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
For a wild miss.
Okay.
It rolled a 1. So,
Cool.
you see it kind of stop almost for a moment, like it's confused, doesn't quite know what to do. But that is their turn, which brings us to Titus.
Alright, so I cast Divine Fury,
Nice.
and then I am going to... Wait, can you go diagonal as one, or do you have to go straight?
You can go at diagonal. It's 10 feet to go diagonal the first time, and then
Okay.
5 the second.
So I'll go 10 feet, 20 feet.
That's
So that's the
15.
second. It's weird. It like alternates.
Yeah.
Oh, 15,
10 then
Yeah.
5.
20.
Yep.
Alright, so now he's flanked.
Nice.
Very
And
nice.
then I'm gonna just start fucking swinging.
Hell yeah.
We love a good flank.
yeah.
14 plus 8.
That'll hit.
That'll
22.
hit. Alright, so then I need...
Roll them
these.
dice. Roll all them good dice.
All right, so 4 plus, so 9 bludgeoning, 4 lightning, and then 2 plus
2 for the barbarian.
4. So all right, so
there's 6.
so 9 bludgeoning, 4 lightning, and 4 radiant.
Nice.
The 4 radiant does seem to do double. Everything else does the amount that you expect. It is still up.
Can I do my second attack?
You may.
Yes.
Can wreck them.
Nice.
Twin 16s.
Yep, that'll hit.
All right, so
Oh,
2 7 bludgeoning, 8 lightning, and 7 radiant.
Very nice.
Yeah.
With these powerful strikes, Titus is cleaving into it, and these streaks of shadow beginning to pull apart from it, but it is still up.
It's still up. Is it like frayed as like?
You
it's
see it's
little-
beginning to like kind of pull apart in places and almost dissipate, but it is still together.
Yeah, yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That was a really great one. He's looking like it's hard to tell because it's a shadow, but you would imagine with it beginning to pull apart like that, not doing real well.
Is he looking like Casimir from the first fight at this point?
Yeah, a
or-
little bit.
A little bit.
Okay.
We're getting there.
They're in rough shape then.
All right, that's gonna bring us to Horage.
All right, sorry. I'm busy out here trying to read my things.
Yeah, it's
to see
alright,
what I
I'm
can and cannot
doing-
do.
You have like a
Doing
small book there.
But also,
Forage does stuff. And I'm also, this is my first time like taking a pally above level 3.
Yeah.
But we're just gonna turn around and face the creature. And we're going to do a little smacky smack.
that's what your mini's doing. He's
It
just
is what
pointing.
I'm doing.
You.
So the first one's a dirty 20.
That'll hit. Forgot where I was for a second.
And the second one is 24.
That will hit.
We smite.
Do it.
Nice.
So first we're going to roll the hit. That's 10, 17 points of piercing,
Ooh.
6 points of fire,
Is this against the big one?
the bacon. And the piercing is magical.
What was it?
17 points of magical piercing, 6 points of fire,
Mhm.
and 8, 10, 17 points of radiant.
Hell
Or
yeah.
just you strike into it, this creature just breaks apart, and all of a sudden these shadows stream up into the ceiling and are gone.
Hell yeah.
However,
Hell yeah.
Uh,
these tendrils still remain.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm okay with the big guy being gone
okay.
and just leaving his little buddies.
You see them kind of writhe for a second, like a shock to the system, but they are still there.
And then there's no one's really near-ish a tendril. Who's next in line? Is it you?
I think so, right?
And then you?
Maybe.
Cool. We
Intelligence 8.
are great. We are gonna have Barry just go over and harass this guy and provide a help action to whoever attacks him.
Hell yeah.
There you go. At the end of the round, Casimir, can you make an intelligence saving throw, please?
We're gonna find out.
Oh, buddy.
Probably.
Oh!
That's gonna be at 18.
That is a success.
Yes, I get a -1.
I was gonna ask if you did the math wrong. But
It's
you
Larry
did the
whispering
math
in your ear that helped you.
Shut your ears, kid. I'm just
Something
a
kind of
crab.
comes over you for a second, Casimir, like this kind of pull at you, the back of your brain, maybe the beginnings of a whisper, but it could be Larry.
Kill all my friends? No.
No more smite.
Those are good smites.
That is that. So it's gonna be Ollie. It is your turn.
I am going to continue to hide
Mm-hmm.
and once again, you haven't used it yet,
Nope.
right? Okay, cool.
I forget about it.
Then I will say to actually, I'm gonna hold on to it for now. I'm gonna sorry, for bonus action. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to my bardics for now.
That is that, and brings us to Casimir. It's your turn.
Okay. I turn around and I can only see 2 of these tentacles now, right?
Correct.
Left and right. And so we have our friend over here who's dealing with this alone. As much as I don't really want to do this, I'm going to close the distance here. I'm going to turn. I'm going to say, you got the other one, Barry. And I'll take my 2 attacks against this creature.
Okay.
I'm not flanking it, I don't believe. No, I'm not flanking it.
I don't think there's a way to blank it right now.
And so I will take my first attack. That is going to be a 14 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay, look at that.
These tendrils are very thin.
That is going to be 10 points of radiant damage.
And that does seem to do quite a bit more than you expect.
Second attack. That is going to be a 20 to hit.
That will hit.
And that is going to be 9 points of radiant damage. Whoop. Oh, actually, and then as a bonus action, since I haven't had to use it, I'm going to use my bonus action to use Thirsting Blade and gain the extra attack for my bonus action.
Do it.
And that's going to be a 16 to hit.
That will hit.
Alrighty. That's going to be a whopping 6 points of radiant damage. The extra attack
But it
truly
does
just
more
extra.
than we think.
That's true. And with that, I'll kind of just like... Oh, sorry, buddy. I'm going to just circle into this. I'm going to corner myself.
So with a whopping 50 points of damage dealt by Casimir,
Wow.
this creature is still up.
But I kind of like shove myself into the corner, knowing that it will help somebody else by providing this opportunity. I'm taking its attention. I'm getting its back to the group. But that's all that I could do.
Perfect. That brings us to Marcus.
All right. So I'm gonna start by taking the attack action, but expend my last superiority die to aha. I got 2 pockets. So from my other pocket sand, I'm gonna throw it at this one to distract him enough to let Horridge make an attack on it. So you can.
Should have saved those points.
And I think you have advantage on this because you told your.
No need.
Ooh! Ooh!
I rolled a natural 20.
Hell
Hey!
But unfortunately, my smite's be gone.
Well, you get double this dice too, so you get an extra 6 damage of whatever you're doing.
That's max damage.
Hey!
So that's 16, 18 points of piercing,
Which one is
Plus-
this? Is this the further one out?
and 3 points of fire.
The one
With
that's-
that, it is
Magical.
gone.
Sweet.
Dissipates as the bigger one before it did. There is now just this one lone remaining one who looks like he is.
Alright.
Where it swings around the Morning
Grasping.
Star and it's just like a strobe light.
And then I'm going to take my second attack against this one, and I have advantage because we're flanking, right?
Hell yeah.
So does a 18 hit?
It does.
Woo! Alright. So I just do regular old 11 bludgeoning.
And tell us how it happens.
Oh,
It had 1 HP.
Yeah, he's just gonna flourish his stick, and just kind of like, just bear it down on it straight ahead and just smush it into the ground.
Love that. And as you do, this shadow almost smudges into it and creates this little like stain on the stone. But it pulls apart, dissipates, and is gone. And you are all out of initiative.
Hey.
I'm going to pick Larry up off my shoulder in this tender moment after combat, and I'm going to bring Larry over to this thing of water. And I'm going to look at Larry and I'm going to say, Larry, we've had some good times together, but it's time to break your curse. I drop him in the well.
You see this crab kind of drop into it for a second. You almost lose sight of him because he is a blue crab and this is a spring,
Yeah.
if you will. But you see him kind of bob back up to the top and be like, I don't think that worked.
Are you sure? I'll pick him back up and put him on my shoulder. Now he's wet.
Now he's wet.
you want me to dry your shoulder with my lightning hammer?
As you're
No,
doing
that's
this,
okay. Yeah.
Casimir, one more time, can I have an intelligence saving throw, please?
Oh god, yeah. Hell yeah. 11.
It's you who needs to go into the
You know
water.
what? I'm gonna burn one of my luck points,
All
and I'm
right.
going to re-roll
Ooh.
that.
Okay.
That is going to be a 16.
I believe that is a meets it, beats it.
Hell
so-
yeah.
Oh,
Lucky duck.
thought
Better
you were
lucky than
going
dead.
for a
Yeah.
swim for a
Better
second.
lucky than dead.
Damn.
But you all are out of initiative. You are in this space. You see this flame that you started in the recess back there still burning, maybe a little less brightly than it was before. You still see the seed, or the bulb is kind of tilted over on this stone, but it is still there.
Maybe we should put the other offerings on the stone as well?
Yeah.
Who has the other things?
I got mine taken away from me.
I have the sap in the cheesecloth.
I'll be
Who has-
carrying the milk.
You have the milk?
I'll take the milk and I'll put it down on the plinth.
I'll put the
And the candles?
empty the seed.
Can you put a candle on there too?
Do I have a candle?
Horge has a candle.
Horge
Oh,
has
Horge has a
candles.
Oh, perfect.
Okay.
I'm
And
gonna
I'll
take
light-
out my
Should we
orb.
light the candle?
I'm gonna put
Take
my
some-
orb
put
on
the orb
there
there.
too. Yeah.
Lights it.
Light the
I
candles.
don't think we need that.
It's really just more for aesthetics.
Yeah,
I'll put
but
it back.
If you hold it up above it, it catches the light.
Make a persuasion check.
Do I think that we should have grabbed one of those snowdrops and
Yeah.
put it on the altar?
I don't know.
Now
Do
I
you
think
think that?
about it. Yeah, I do think that. Does anything happen when we kind of do what we did?
No.
All right, I
Nothing
go out. I'll be right back. I'm gonna maybe grab one of those flowers, and I'll grab a snowdrop, come back, and put it on the altar.
Oh,
as
no
well.
need. I'll reach down and I'll touch the ground and expand my packed slot because I haven't had to use any really. And I'm going to cast Plant Growth at 3rd level.
All right.
And the entire interior of this space erupts in just overwhelming plant growth to the point that it becomes difficult to rain.
Love that.
The stone kind of cracks and breaks, but assuming that there is kind of like these flowers growing in the area, can a few of them grow and kind
Oh,
of pop up as
absolutely.
well? Oh,
And so you see this like entanglement kind of come up and encroach in this space. And poking just out through the little bits of it are these snowdrops.
With great difficulty, I pick one up and put it on the plinth.
You do so, and
More difficult
nothing happens.
than a moment ago.
Should I hit it with my hammer?
No, but we should probably see if it's.
Are we missing something?
Is it sunny yet?
Yeah, it's got to get the,
Are you going
the
back to
sun's
check?
rays, right?
Horge is gonna like go send Barry to go look.
Barry gets back to the edge of the cave, or the mouth of the cave, and looks out. It's still snowing.
Oh,
How do we get it to stop snowing?
I can't affect the weather. Really.
Maybe we're supposed to pour the milk somewhere. Maybe
Do we
on the
need to get
bowl.
some sort of
Pour it
sunlight
into the well?
in here? Is that what we're missing? Is
Hmm?
that the element that we're missing? Getting
Horge is
sunlight
going
in
to
here?
think on his knowledge of Imbolc and its rituals and try to figure out how we get sun come back.
Make an Arcana or History check, your choice.
19 for Arcana because folklore.
In thinking about this ritual and the things, it's less about getting the sun back in this particular moment and more about prompting the earth to wake up with the sun's return. You see this plinth that you've adorned with all this stuff. You've seen this plant life that has now sprouted up and made it very difficult to move through. You see this light, a little faded in the background, and then beneath it all, there is this spring. And it seems very flat. Not frozen anymore. You see the creek bed that lines up with it, still not flowing,
Is
and there might be something to it.
Is there something blocking like the path of the spring to the creek?
It's not. It just doesn't seem to be. So the spring itself is lower than the creek it is for the moment.
Unless we gotta
Horge is
create
gonna
a
take out his alchemy jug
Okay.
and pour a bunch of water in.
You do so, and it does rise for a moment, and the runoff falls through the creek. But as soon as you stop, it drives up.
Can any
Rolls
of
away.
you make this little well taller?
I am ginormous, so I can displace a bunch of water if I just jump into it.
Oh, don't do that.
Like, put the tube in and get it to run up the tube by creating a
A
negative
siphon.
vacuum.
Yeah.
Siphon
I
it.
heard about those in my adventures
Good.
through the
What was
woods.
Can only make an intelligence check to see if, with the
The way for
available resources,
Maybe we have to
You
put the
could
candles on
craft
either
a
side
siphon.
first as well.
to get it running again.
Make a flat intelligence check.
Maybe we have to start something.
Come on.
Horridge, I will say also with your knowledge of
Fuck.
Imbolc, this is a time of year when all of the livestock are beginning to have their babies. This is when the milk begins flowing. That's why it's such an important part to this.
That's a 3. I
Um,
start slurping on a straw. in the fucking-
question.
Answer.
ahead.
Mhm.
Just like sitting there picking your nose with it.
So we were given 2 candles.
Yep.
Are there? And it says here we light the way for the waking earth. So just asking like where like the stream bed starts. Does it look like there's 2 places there for a candle on each side?
Make an investigation check.
I'm just
Ooh, I could-
Smart.
taking a straw and sucking some of the water up and
Natural
squirting it out.
20. Why can't I
In
get this? in
looking
the
at that,
regular
you're
game?
looking for these divots where these candles have to go, and there aren't any. And you're looking at it, and it just becomes very simple to you. Light from the hearth, seed. You need to get the spring going again. There seems to be some component to this ritual that you haven't yet completed to get the
Alright.
spring started.
I
Should we have put the candles in the hearth instead of the
Is
torches?
it blood for the blood god?
think we already maybe have the fire, but I don't think that would hurt. But I think there's 2 things we can try. It says the spring stirs, so maybe we just need to.
You were
Stir
also
it.
told very specifically that you needed a light source,
Oh,
you needed the seed that was given to you,
Yep.
and you needed the milk.
And the second thing we try is just pour the milk.
Maybe we drink the milk.
No.
I don't think we drink the milk. We definitely need to pour. All right. Well, I'm pouring it in the spring.
And Horge is gonna hold his blazing morning star over everything.
Oh,
Lighten
and
up
then
with the arm.
Casimir will pick up just a fistful of grass and sprinkle it in also.
Oh.
As Marcus takes over and grabs this jug of milk and pours it into the spring, you can see it begin to start bubbling. Not in a bad way.
Oh.
In a way that
Encounter.
Oh, I think it's
Second
curdled.
ooze. Milk ooze.
A moose? It's a moose bush.
That's just yogurt.
you see it begin to spring up out of the earth, bubbling up with new water, and it begins to overflow into this creek bed, pushing out into the earth beyond. And you all see in the back of this recess where the light was a little bit dimmer now, has sprung back up to life in a full blaze. And you get the sense in this very warm space that the ritual is complete.
We did it.
I turn to the crab on my shoulder and I say, "Are you feeling this now, Mr. Crab?"
Yeah, there's definitely something here, maybe.
Oh, I'm feeling it all right.
It's like, oh.
Has anything changed about him?
It is not.
What the fuck is up with this crab?
Does it look like if I put him in the top now, the spring will kind of carry him like a little ride down the stones?
Yeah, probably, actually.
This will be fun for you, Larry. I'll put him in the top.
You
I'll
hear
run,
just in your head,
I'll run down to the side and pick him up at the bottom.
We
that was
just see
great.
Casner sitting there
Yeah.
giggling and clapping.
I'll just say, I'm going to be honest with you, Larry. I'm not really sure what to do with you, so I think we're kind of stuck with each other.
Yeah, I think so.
Put him on my shoulder.
Corage comes over, just pats you on the shoulder and says,
Good job, buddy.
and there's 2 HP for you.
Well,
Oh,
should we go
thanks.
find the mayor? The elder?
Yeah, I think
Oh, the Meister?
we're done
The
here.
Meister? Yeah, the
Is that what you meant?
Burgermeister?
The Burgermeister,
The
Meister Burger?
Burgermeister?
so. I guess we'll
You're
go.
the smart one here.
That's Billy. Nope, that's not Horrid. Horrid wouldn't say
I'm
that.
the baker. Oh yeah.
So you all are leaving and heading
Is
back
there,
to town?
there's nothing else that we need to do. We've completed the ritual.
Can
Has-
I
You
just
seem-
kind of scan the cavern to see if anything catches my eye?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, there's nothing else. There's nothing else. that
Make
we're
a-
gonna
Fuck.
find.
Can I kind of dig
Can't-
through the hearth in particular to see if there's anything in there?
Ooh,
Make an investigation check.
Can I check to see if there's any remnants from the things we killed?
Make an investigation check. What was it?
15.
What do you just anything around?
Yeah, seeing if there's anything that we've forgotten.
As you look around it, there's plant life everywhere now, kind of obscuring things, making this very hidden terrain, hard to move through.
we've
But it
completed
looks,
the-
I mean, you get the sense this cavern in space,
Imbolc.
very bright, very
The
warm.
ritual has
It feels like the ritual has been completed.
Okay, then yeah, I would just go try to find
Can I
the
cast lawnmower?
Burgermeister.
Yes.
Or a chance of cookies.
Okay. Yep.
And pour some like warm beer for everyone. Again, it's a thing.
No, for
It's
sure.
a literal thing.
Yeah,
I
Look
believe
it up. Germany.
we've had it.
And
Investigation check.
Like 3.
There's fire. Lots of fire.
17, specifically on the things we killed. Specifically-
In looking at it, especially looking at that smudge that you made with it, these creatures didn't really have a lot to them. They were shadows. There's not
And-
much left.
So we cast the shadows away.
The last thing is from Horridge's memory of how like festivities for Imbolc have gone in the past. After the ritual is complete, is there anything that like they have to bring back with them, or that the others have brought back with them when the ritual is done?
Do we need a receipt?
We're gonna call it a history check, just to see how well you remember.
We're gonna put our gold pieces in that little machine that presses it into like an oval token.
We all have to make sure we punch out.
You don't recall any groups having done this in the past, bringing anything back with them, but you haven't really been an in part of town.
Fair.
So like it's
Horridge is
just
new to townage.
Part of town.
we'll call it a history check just to see how well you remember.
Horridge kind of like scratches Barry's like little spot
Hard to tell.
between his horns and gonna start meandering towards the entrance.
Same.
I'll follow.
Yeah, come
Go
on.
find the
Can I use
Burgermeister.
restorative ointment as I walk?
I believe that is your last use of it, yes, if you would like to.
Oh, I thought I've only used one.
You,
2 more. You didn't use it the second
you didn't use it the second time? Okay, then yeah.
No, I didn't.
Because
He was convinced to save it.
We used the Imbolcs for the short rest instead.
Yep.
So give me some 9.
I'm gonna just touch myself. And lay on hands. Like, I hate
Seeing
all
that,
of
I
Yeah,
think
same.
probably Casimir will say,
Oh,
that's
I
the
remember.
next holiday.
you. All of you.
After we finish the ritual, it's time for the ritual orgy.
Hold that for
All of you.
Ostera,
Tara
okay?
hates all of you.
Happy Imbolc, everyone! Holy starts to get.
You all make your way back, and whoever is in the lead, make a survival check for me to see if you can navigate your way back with any relative ease.
You got this, Horridge.
14.
Okay.
Again, Horridge is good at this.
Can I help?
How are you helping?
Can I
I'm.
help by living nearby?
Can Barry help by being a
That's
goat?
better help, I think, probably than what I could do.
So, very specifically, you in particular, Ollie, knowing that you live here, you entered into the forest, and this forest is weird.
I know this forest. though,
Barry help because we
pretty
live in the
well.
forest.
Sure, Barry can help.
You know, never mind.
15.
Okay. You make your way back. It takes you a little bit longer than it did the first time, but that's, time has passed. It's still snowing. It's cold. You guys have spent a lot of brain power and a lot of energy fighting these shadows and trying to figure out the ritual.
I can
Morning
give
Star
you
around,
a
just
bardic
kind of warming people.
inspiration because you
You were in
failed.
a very
That's a
unique-
thing that I can do.
You're in a very unique position to support, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when you said you're a support card?
Oh.
You suck at your job.
Like,
That's
oh,
Kara saying that to Matt.
oh, I think I know where we are. Bardic inspiration.
16.
Excellent. You make a little bit better progress, but it still takes you a little bit longer. For that, though, Ollie, can you please roll me a D100?
Is this because Ollie's getting naked?
Oh, it's a little cold. I don't want to get hypothermia.
It's a little
Clothes back
nippy.
on.
Titty nipply?
94. Ooh.
All right.
There are 94 demons.
And before shadows
Descend
come out
from
and
the
envelop us
sky.
and we all die.
You all walk, and as you're going, it is snowing and the sky is overcast, but for a moment as you're going through, it almost seems to get darker
Oh.
and colder.
Oh.
And you all...
Okay.
Flashbang.
What the
Not
fuck
the
did you
Holly
guys
King,
do?
it's his wife.
Larry?
The calyx or something? Did we wake her up? She should be sleeping.
She should be sleeping.
She should.
That doesn't mean she is.
Hey, do you guys have any milk?
There's 6 more weeks of winter.
Oh, we're the groundhog situation.
So, as you're going, it does get a little colder. It gets a little
Ooh, it's getting a little colder.
difficult to navigate. The snow is higher. It's pulling at you. You feel this cold biting through the clothing that you're wearing. In Titus's case, nipples are very much protruding.
Rock
You can
hard.
cut glass with those babies.
I walked too close to a tree and it fell down.
Yep. Yep.
Tree cutting check.
I wish.
Success. That cuts it straight.
Yeah, that tree is fucked.
Clean through.
And as you guys walk, you do see. You'll pull your minis off because
Whoop.
have some visual perspective.
Uh-oh.
Another visual
I hate
perspective.
that.
This has got to be a social interaction,
Of course.
certainly.
Oh, don't forget.
Oh,
Whole
yeah,
thing?
Forgot the corner. Yep. You want the whole thing off? Then?
Yes, please.
I've got Marcus on his poison ring over here.
Oh, he's no longer
poisoned. Yeah. 1 minute long. Where's it? Oh, sorry.
Can I go pee real quick? Is that okay?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
So I don't want to pee my pants.
you have to hold it.
It's much better to go to the bathroom than to pee on my floor
Or in the fancy chairs
or the
from
fancy
Kimball.
chairs.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor. Definitely not a sponsor.
It could be.
Mm,
Nah, we don't want their money.
we have ethical guidelines that we have to follow. I just giving myself a press conference. So,
Oh, there's the big one.
Oh my god.
That bodes ill.
That does bode ill. Should we have short rested in the cave?
Too late now. I ain't got.
Too late
I ain't
now.
got no resources.
Any and all of the trees that knocked over were because I am not graceful and not because they are down. So,
Although not because of the
You're
nipples.
not because of the nipples.
You're good on
You're
this
good on
side.
this side.
Good on there.
you can see the path that Titus has walked, the damage his nipples have wrought.
All the trees that have been caught.
Divine sense.
You all are making your way in from this area. Divine sense.
Marcus are over
What's
there.
the range on divine sense?
That's a fantastic question. Why would I expect that you ask me questions? 60 feet.
60 feet from where you are. You don't clock anything. At least not initially.
Just like that. Forage thinks it's fine.
How long does divine sense last? Is it instantaneous or does it?
I believe it's just instant.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Follow
have to
right
do it.
along
Okay.
behind you.
Like 6 seconds.
I'm gonna assume that Titus is up here near the front too.
I just fell down the stairs.
Ooh, careful! Don't do that.
It's okay. The trees fell over and we set them to rights.
You all are making your way forward. You're probably about halfway into the board by now.
Okay.
And as you do,
Is Brissa here or is she not?
Divine sense again.
divine sense at this point, you do flag something.
Something's here.
Something
it's
festive?
Strange something. You do pick up a sense of fiend, but it's not
A
a
happy
true
fiend.
fiend.
It's a kind of fiend.
Is it a lawyer?
It's a fake
little It's something with a square base.
Would now be a bad time to pull out. No, I ready a javelin just in case. Sneakily behind my back.
This looks like a javelin-worthy individual.
Perception. I don't see shit.
I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna
Oh wait, do we not
say,
see her yet?
No, I'm more perceiving your javelin.
Oh.
I'll just walk straight up to them. I recognize them.
Sure. And so shambling through the trees, kind of making their way on that trajectory that way, not really moving with any sort of coherency, is this old woman dressed in these kind of blue-gray robes with this very dark blue shawl around the top that has, hard to tell if it's stitching or if it's just part of the fabric, but it almost twinkles like stars.
If Casimir is gonna just like straight up, or just gonna be like,
Be respectful.
I'll walk over and I'll say, "No, I'm always respectful. Ola, there's Sarah. Good to meet you." And I'll go over and I'll stick out my hand to this individual who is so obviously the person who summoned us here
Obviously.
because we haven't met them yet. And yeah,
Obviously. And as you get close to her, Casimir, she doesn't extend her hand. She's standing there, and her eyes are unfocused, and she seems to be looking beyond you.
Like a
And she doesn't
1,000-yard
answer.
stare kind of thing.
Larry, what should I do?
What the boy got?
I don't know, man.
Can I just kind of hold Larry out towards her?
He does. He kind of flails a little bit.
Forage
Little feet.
steps forward. And stands next to apparently his new student. And like also looks it's weird that she's like unfocused, yeah?
It is very weird. Make we'll call it an insight check.
Is this anyone that I recognize from the village?
It is not.
Insight? That is a 16.
Something very definitely weird. And as you're looking at her, Horage, now that you're up close, you can see unfocused eyes for sure, but they're dark. They almost appear shadow-like in a way.
Horage is going to like gently take one of her hands and use the rest of my lay on hands.
And with that, you see the shadow kind of burn away, and a light streak forth out of her eyes, and she blinks for a moment, and she looks around and goes, I don't remember being here.
I'm so sorry, ma'am, but I think it's time to take a nap.
Yes, I suppose you are quite right. I was supposed to be sleeping. This is not my weather.
Cookie?
This is not my what?
My weather.
Weather.
Yes, thank you. You are quite the soul.
Do you want to touch my hammer?
No, thank you. I am.
Do you want to touch my crab?
You are a very odd bunch.
Do you know what's going on with my crab?
She looks at it for a moment. That creature
Larry.
has his own business to attend to.
This is the Lady Calyx.
Has his own business to attend to.
I just walk forward and just kind of pay reverence to the lady by bowing.
She kind of nods to you. I suppose it is my time. The winter will eventually come to an end. And I am, for the moment, in your debt. And she looks very pointedly at you, Horage. As this is the case, I should warn you. There are magics of play here that are very ancient.
I look at Larry.
A tether snaps, and unless righted, it will pull everything in an unhinged spiral. A cycle that spins as one weighted heavily by the burden of failure.
Oh boy.
Did we fail something?
We're gonna pull that from the transcript later.
Yeah.
I think she's saying that if we fail like any of the rituals, then it might be really bad, but we haven't failed yet?
Yeah.
Question mark?
You do get the sense, like I've said, the ritual that you just completed.
Yeah.
So,
Horage, like, does a little bit, like, a respectful, like, and
Says, thank you for the warning.
I myself am an emissary of the end, yet I bear you no malice for what has transpired on this sacred day. Do not miss the forest, because this tree appears the way you think it should. And in that moment, you are all looking at her, and she vanishes.
I do a quick 360.
ooh, she heavy.
Do I see a tree
Yeah.
Metal.
that looks like I think it should?
Make a perception check.
Nope. They all look wrong.
They all look like trees.
Can I scale the tree next to me and take a look around?
Make an athletics check.
And Horage says, okay, this way.
6.
You head over to this tree, and it is an awkward one, and maybe it's just your nipples getting in the way, but like it's real hard, like to grab these, like, you know, stabbing yourself a little bit. The branches are slick. You can't find a good purchase on it. But With that interaction complete, you all find your way back to town, I assume?
We'll follow Horde.
Delightful, you all follow Horridge. It does take you a little bit longer than you thought you would. As you make your way out, the sky does lighten a bit, so it is still snowing, but you seem to have passed through whatever effect it was that you found yourself in. And after a little more than an hour, you find yourselves emerging again from the forest. It is just beginning to get dark. So the sun is setting, even though the clouds overhead have made it kind of a dreary day for most of the day. It is now finally reaching the end, and you all would know that at this point, the feast should be beginning shortly.
Nice.
You make your way back into town and back toward the center where you expect everything to be. And surely enough, there is a very large table that has been set out in the town center. And it has been adorned from end to end with candles. And all of them are lit, so it is a very bright affair. You see lots of different other lights hanging and glowing throughout the place. Those of you who live here know that there is a druid grove that maintains the town, and so they all have lights out. There's all sorts of everything else going on. The table has been laid out with a whole bunch of food, and not everybody is eating yet. It does seem to be still getting set up. But you make your way back in. There are people milling about.
Is the elder here?
Make a perception check.
Have we seen?
Make a perception check.
I don't poke
The
anybody's
Burger
eyes out,
Master.
do I? As we mull through the crowd.
You sheathe
Flat
them.
10!
Nope. Natural one.
You all kind of look around, and there are plenty of
Older
people
man.
dressed in the way that you would like you know he is, because he's part of this conclave, in the green robes, but there's a bunch of them. It's hard to tell exactly where he is.
Can I look for? I don't know what he looks like, but can I look for? I think Quillen.
Sure, make a perception check.
Yeah,
Blonde,
I don't know where the
blonde
mayor
curly
looks
hair.
like, but I know what Quillen looks like, so I'll look for
Quillen
him.
have blonde curly hair.
My god. My
No,
god.
natural one.
Damn.
Not a man for
Rough.
faces.
Can I look for any suspicious individuals?
Make a perception check.
Is there anyone that I could check in with who would know more?
I was gonna say,
about
can we
this?
just ask our neighbors?
14.
We're back, everyone. I think we finished the ritual.
You see
Saw
kind
an
of
old
a
lady out in the woods.
you like hear a cheer go up, and people are like, "Oh yeah, congratulations! Or welcome back. Feast is about to begin." Not really anyone setting you off for suspicious.
No one's suspicious. Okay.
I mean, not any more than there's a bunch of people wandering around outside in the snow for a festival.
Okay.
But like,
So weird.
But I don't get the sense that someone's about to do something bad.
No. It seems like people are going about their business, and the last few plates and trays are coming out. You get the sense that this feast is going to start as soon as the sun is officially set. Toward the end, once the last plate is out, all of you would see this figure, Alethair Sarah, who stands up at the top of the town hall steps.
Oh, there he is.
Who the fuck is that?
This
Joe's been sitting on that
wizened
for a while.
half-elf standing there, motioning for everyone to calm down, find a seat. And he says, "We gather here all now, friends, at the end of this day, to celebrate the light and its return to the world. Today, the Oak King has returned. Though it's still young and in its infancy, the world shall begin again. And with much thanks, we thank our heroes for completing the ritual of Imbolc and helping wake the world again for its next cycle."
Oh yeah, just happy to be a house before the town, because I
Hilarious.
love the place in which I live, and I definitely don't want to.
And all of you, there's a round of applause, there's cheering, there's, all sorts of things. After that, he says, "Now, my good friends, let us please enjoy this meal." And everyone begins moving around, lines forming, grabbing plates, getting things set up. You all may partake of the feast if you wish.
Porridge puts his cookies on the table.
Does it looks fine, right? Okay. Yeah.
God.
And there's, an assortment of meats in particular, a lot of root vegetables. Toward the end of the table, there are some sweetbreads you would imagine would be a dessert.
Sweetbreads.
Yes.
Titus double fists mutton legs until he gets a stomach ache.
Love it.
Meat sweats.
Until he gets the meat sweats.
And with this, you all have successfully completed Imbolc, unless there is anything else you wish to do before the end.
I'm just gonna very carefully protect Larry between Imbolc and the next session because I just want to make sure Larry's coming with me.
Excellent.
Horge would attempt to relay Lady Calyx's warning
Okay.
to the Elder.
He nods to you. What do you say exactly?
Kara did not fully hear the warning because Kara's half deaf, but Horge was listening attentively.
Yes, yes.
And would relay that the whole situation of meeting Lady Calyx first of all,
Mhm.
Said she was the emissary of the end, but bears you no malice.
and
During this-
the shadow,
Mm. Yes.
as well as the warning.
Ancient magic is afoot. If
Mm.
one tether snaps and it all comes falling down or something like that.
And the importance of the rituals this year.
Perhaps there may be some truth to that. You may not have noticed, Horge, but last year there was a bit of an incident. It didn't seem much of a problem at the time, but perhaps we will pay for it now.
What incident?
Did you fail a ritual?
I did not know, but the
More of a royal you, not
Right.
royal like king.
Did you fuck up?
A royal we.
I mean,
There-
Titus keeps talking about an emperor, royal like that.
There was a situation during Ostara of last year that was not completed. So this year we are going to redouble our efforts to make sure that such events do not transpire again.
Well, that's coming up.
It is. It will be the next one.
Do I know what he's talking about from last year?
Okay, history check.
Like what it was that went wrong? Ooh, 19.
You remember now that he says this, there was some sort of kerfuffle around Ostara time when spring is starting. There was a group that went out to go complete the ritual. You're now putting it together.
Yeah.
And they never made it back.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
So, not real sure what happened to them, because that story was never figured out. But
Sounds like something we're gonna learn about.
Did our baker put them in his pies?
No, that would be silly.
But you all have this information now. What you choose to do with it, you may do. For everyone, Ostara is supposed to be March 20th, but that is unfortunately a Thursday, and some of you will be otherwise engaged.
Yeah, I'm playing Starfinder, sorry.
So,
Damn.
I propose we meet up for Ostara on the 22nd, which is a Saturday, if that works for people,
I have to double-check the
including
calendar.
for all of you.
I
but
think we have
can...
Fallout, or the 22nd might be
Of
the
March?
second version of Ace of Roses. But we'll figure
we
it
can
out.
figure it out.
Yeah,
Mm.
okay.
Somewhere
March,
around there.
March, probably,
March.
yes.
March.
Yeah, yeah.
You got a whole 6 weeks between now and then, so
Okay.
if you're starved for more content, you know where we are. Come find us.
At Alberon
There's
RPG.
so much this
There's
month.
so much.
There are
Thanks for staying
501
with us
videos now
today.
on YouTube, not counting this one.
Ooh.
We got a lot of
So if you
backlog.
can't find something to watch, that is a you problem.
Yeah.
At this point, really glad to have you all here. Happy Imbolc. Hope
Happy
you've
Imbolc.
enjoyed spending the afternoon with us, and we will catch you next time.
Happy Imbolc.
Happy Imbolc.